Well, we're what do y'all think of the blue on blue, right?
Yeah.
All the way up.
I like that. I like that Navy on Navy. Yeah. But getting back to Northview, they come in 0-3. I believe they've scored 25 points this season. They've given up 75. And, you really do have to admire every one of those kids. They knew it was going to be a tough season. They sweat in the same heat we sweat, the same heat that the number one team in the state sweats in, and just really glad we've got a football game here on a Friday night. How about it?
Absolutely.
Nothing better.
Dunwoody's been through a few of those seasons. They can turn this thing around.
Yeah, and you look on the field, they've got some athletes out there. They just don't have the numbers.
You're right. Absolutely. It's a good call. Still got a slow-moving crowd coming in. I think, Dave, I know that you always are curious about the theme of the night.
Yes, I missed
so
it.
I read on the brick wall when I was leaving the JV game, right there on the school, they tend to write the themes.
Yeah.
So I think tonight's theme is gold. So, and the Stevens boys are definitely in with the Stay Golden Pony Boy, and I think the rest of the student body is following their lead.
Wait, did they
see Thomas Howell reference?
Did they bleach their hair again?
Who's the other gold guy? William Devane wants me to buy gold. Should I do that? He swears by it.
And then, of course, Banyan's,
it is William Devane.
Banyan's Comedy Gold.
there you go.
That's right.
Hey, the hard hats are here. The student section is going to fill in probably a little late tonight.
Here come the Wildcats coming out of the locker room, and here we go with our captains for both teams coming out to the 50. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go to kickoff.
It's interesting. I thought we were home team tonight.
We are.
We're on the far side.
That is probably Coach's choice by
That's
being
right.
home team. Want to get away from the crowd and get away from the noise.
Knowing our coach, he's pretty smart.
Hey, 4 weeks ago, guys, the sun was coming right over the treetops, wasn't it, this time of night?
Yep. We couldn't see it, and we were sweating through our microphones.
We've come a long way, baby.
Wait till they get a load of us. So we've got our regular senior captains out there with Reed Neal, Jackson Wilcox, Owen Painter, and Luke Cole. They're our permanent captains. We've got a re-engineered offense tonight. All of our hearts go out to Matt Pierce, our quarterback. He had an AC joint clavicle issue last week. They think he'll be out 4 to 5 weeks. What's really heartbreaking, I was looking at some statewide stats, and he was 41st in the entire state, regardless of classification and passing yards. So he was just having an exemplary passing offensive year. But he's out. Owen Painter's coming in. We've had to re-engineer our offense. I think we'll see a little bit more ground control and maybe look to open it up a little bit later.
What is that news thread, Josh, you were recommending that we read up on, and all fans should read up on it?
Yeah, there's a free service out there called Georgia High School Football Daily, and they send you all kinds of stats. Dunwoody is, I believe, 5th in all of 6A for improvement as far as points for, points against this season.
That's fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, it is. It's some pretty strong stuff.
Let's hope that continues tonight, the trend in the right direction.
All right, so there go our seniors. They're headed back to the rest of the team, and they'll come through the banner. Northview seniors are doing the same. And we're real close to getting this thing toe meets leather.
I missed it. Who's receiving here? Did y'all catch that?
Yeah.
We'll find out in just a few minutes.
Stand by. We got 4.2 million listeners wanting to know.
Of course, you got a 50-50 shot, Curtis.
I think so.
Look at that.
I could toss a coin.
Here go the Wildcats.
There's the Cats.
Coming out. Jamie.
Storm.
Jamie Davis taking the flags out.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
But yeah, all of our prayers are with the Pierce family as they deal with the injury, and all of our hopes go out to the Painter family as they deal with having a QB1 in the house. Not necessarily easy. And Northview comes through their banner.
You can actually see Matt on the field in a sling.
Yep, and Blake, to your point, you really do see that that limited numbers that Northview has on their sideline.
Looks like some athletes, but just not deep enough. Game hasn't kicked off yet, so let's make sure our boys show up to play.
I'm guessing that we're going to receive the ball, looking at some of the players that I see out there huddled out on the sideline.
You guys are right. Titans uniforms, man, are pretty slick.
Look good getting off the bus, brother.
Oh, no doubt. I catch ya.
Hey, while we wait for kickoff, I want to recognize a senior that doesn't play on the field, but is a big part of this Dunwoody program, Josh Israel. He played several years for the Dunwoody program, and candidly, this year just decided that with everything that was going on and things of that nature, he didn't feel like he'd get that much playing time, and candidly wanted to be part of the program. And Josh Israel has been recording every practice, helps us during the games, is really the coach's right-hand man when it comes to technology standpoints of really frees up the coaches to work the practices, and then he films those practices that the coaches are able to review after the fact. So, Josh Israel, tip of the hat to you, sir.
We salute you, buddy.
Yeah, that's great. And I imagine the coaches need some help with technology.
Yes.
I know I do.
The Cats are receiving from the press box view on the right half of the field. Going to move the rock left. I don't know if that's east-west, Josh. I don't know if you've got a compass.
We've got
Crenshaw, I think, and Hard Rock, Reed Neal.
A little bit of a
like
pooch
Reed
kick to
Neal's
that
gonna
front
get that.
side.
He's got a little
Takes it.
inside. Pushed
Gets
out
a
of bounds
positive
about the
return.
32.
Yep. They're going to give us the 33. 1st and 10 on the Cats 33.
Curtis, we're headed south according to the compass.
That's south. Head south, young
We're
man.
southbound, baby.
Head south, young man. Uh-huh.
Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Always feel like you're going downhill when you're going south.
Don't have your hands
All right,
As
full.
long as we're southbound and down.
Let's see how we look different here a little bit.
All right, that's a good call. So we come out, we've got running back, tight end, another tight end. No, I take that back, just one tight end.
Malachi in the backfield.
Yep.
Hand off inside.
I like the first play call. Go ahead and move that line of scrimmage 2 or 3 yards.
Got a good veteran offensive line here. They've been working well together all year. They fired off. Got about 2 yards, really just going right up the middle. Test that middle immediately. Northview looks like they've got 2 big nose tackles inside. Now we come out with a little bit more of a traditional Dunwoody set with 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Owen Painter tonight at quarterback.
They penetrate that time, and they give up the middle, nowhere to go for Crenshaw.
Yep, he made the line.
Northview's done their homework. They came out and stopped that play quite a bit on the motion. That's the thing about right now. All teams have film on each other.
Well,
3rd and 8.
Here's the good thing. Owen Painter's got good legs. He also has a pretty strong arm.
That he does. I was watching him in warm-ups. 40-yard pass is not a problem for him. It's just getting his timing down.
He drops back to pass. He's got a man open.
Back shoulder. Just sailed it out of bounds a little bit.
Not a bad pass. Not a bad pass. Just right over there on the sideline. A safe throw.
Intended for McHugh.
Yeah, they had him isolated over here one-on-one. I think he made the right read. Like you said, Curtis, a little bit of a back shoulder throw. Just let it a little bit out of bounds.
Punt formation for the Cats.
Looks like Northview's only going to send 1 deep. But then they've got 3 in the middle ground, so it does not look like they're going to do a hard rush on this particular snap.
Owen gets a good foot into it. Nice spiral.
Got a
back
big
to
leg
30.
into that.
Fair
Ball's
catch.
loose, but it's muffed. Dead right there. Ball beat dead right there at the 25, it looks like.
right, let's see the Wildcat defense come on the field.
Always a perfect nap by Jake Jester. I love it. We never have to call Jake's name.
The little things are critical.
Those Jester boys have been doing that well for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
On the defense, I think we've got the same starting lineup from last week. Going left to right, we've got Julian Madison, he's back. Luke Cole, Noble Butler at left tackle.
I think
Rhett Hespridge.
I think we got Couch at 56 in.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
And the Luke boys, of course, on the edges.
Oh, they're running
down
a
the
post.
seam, and they got something.
They run a big post and hit us just right over the middle.
Just something I can see a little different. They've got Zach Calling at cornerback. Zach's been safety.
First play for a first down pass down the inside seam. First down on our side of the 50.
Yeah, Northview's coming out in a two-back set, which is typically a little bit more of a run set, and we're rolling our safeties up, playing single high. They're going to run that ball right up the middle.
Nowhere
We're
to
doing
go.
good stick.
Tackled by committee. I like it.
Scenario Fields on the carry, number 34. A host of Dunwoody tacklers. 1 yard gain, second down.
So we've got a second and 8, but they are already on our side of the 50 on their first drive. That's not something that we've seen the first 3 weeks of the season. We're sticking with that single high safety. We're expecting the run. They do run it.
It is.
Same spot. Not much more. Might have got 2 or 3 out of that one up the gut.
Well, he fell forward, so we've got a 3rd and 3, and I think Northview considers themselves in 4-down territory already.
Looks like a gang of Dunwoody Wildcats
Yep,
tackling there.
yep.
Of course, Luke Cole,
Luke Cole will probably get credited for the tackle, but there's a couple there.
Jackson Wilcox,
Yep.
of course.
3rd and 3 here.
Griffin.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, their defensive tackles are also playing offensive guard here.
Fullback.
Oh, he hit him in the backfield.
We were there immediately.
But he's turning. We got to
But
keep
the
hitting
side's
him.
moving.
Got to keep hitting him. He's going to be short.
They're
Got
going to be
about
a
a
yard
yard.
or two short.
Got about a yard.
Let's see if it's decision time for the Titans.
Oh, I fully expect them to go for it.
Yeah.
4th and 2 on our side of the 50.
So they're going
In our house, why not? I get it.
They're going to run or pass. Their big success has been
4th and
pass.
2. Yeah, 2 guys in the backfield. A little offset eye. Yep.
No, they're going to run it. We hit him in the backfield.
No, sir.
We got him.
1 yard short.
There we go.
Turn the
Big
ball
hit.
over on
Big hit.
downs.
I think that was number 12 and number 44 on that. Noble
Outstanding.
Butler and Jackson Wilcox.
I saw a Gusto. Did I see a 41?
Did we?
Yeah, well, you know, we hit him in the backfield. He was able to fall forward, but just not quite enough. It was a big – that was 2 big downs there with 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
Now Scott's asking us to read.
Go Wildcats from Florida. We've got Orlando orders. Michelle Moore and the Swillies are tuning in from Auburn.
Nice. 1st and 10, Cats on our 40. Ooh,
Got a little double reverse.
Reverse.
He got some opening. There he goes.
He's got real estate.
Nice play right there.
35-yard run.
I'm going to call it 20, yeah, 25.
35.
35.
35.
Help me, I was an English lit guy. That's
Yeah, so
35.
the first time we saw that play was against North Springs, and we weren't able to execute it to perfection. That was to perfection. That was a good 25-yard run, a little bit of a momentum changer, and we're real quick back up to the line.
1st and 10 on their 37.
Danny had some good blocks.
Yes, he did.
Now we're looking to throw the ball.
Good move.
There it is, a great
A
move.
little shake, a little twist, a little spin.
Yeah, we threw that little flat pass out there.
Porter
Basically,
Allison,
a
12.
little bit
Porter
of
Allison, that's right. Move the chains again.
little toss sweep. He quick feet was able to flip it. That's outstanding.
Man, really getting some good blocking up there from the – what do we call those guys up front, Curtis?
They're the big uglies, baby.
The big uglies.
The big uglies. Weaver, Lower, of course, big Jamie Davis, Jaboris, Julian Daisy.
Most important men on the field.
That's it.
But they're
That's
getting
what we call the mid.
There we go, a nice run.
Crenshaw right over center.
Got 4 on that.
Yep.
I tell you, that's a nice read by the quarterback. We're doing a little bit of that read option. As I mentioned, Painter, coming in as quarterback, he hadn't played quarterback since junior varsity, so he's getting his sea legs out there.
2nd and 7.
Staying ahead of the chains. You got to like this drive. This feels very, very different than our first drive.
But again, that number 70 threw a great block. He opened up a giant hole. Love seeing that.
Painter back. He's going to keep.
And
Why not?
And that's a little bit of the element that we're not going to see earlier in the season. That
Swiss Army.
That quick run between the tackles for a first down, spread them out, and basically run where they're not.
Don't let the name fool you. He does much more than just paint, guys. He can do a little bit of everything.
He's a Swede.
Picked up about 12 on that. Puts us at the 12-yard, 13-yard line.
1st and 10, Cats.
6 minutes left in the first quarter.
There we go with another. Oh, my goodness.
He was able to shake one.
Oh, my goodness.
He still got 3
he
or 4
literally
yards.
Shook a tackle, which would have been a 1-yard loss, and still gets 2 or 3 out of the play.
Really showed a lot of strength and fortitude
Yeah,
there.
did. 2nd and 3rd effort on display.
We're still running this no huddle. Coming right up to the line. Oh, we got him to jump.
A little hard count.
There we go.
Got Cameron Iristores in at running back.
Yeah, he's a little bit more of our heavier running back.
Going to make it 2nd and 2.
A little bit more of a fall forward guy.
Now we're at the doorstep. Like an Uber Eats driver. Open up.
Northview's running a little bit of a 4-4 with 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers. Now, with us getting this close, just running out of room, everybody's going to end up being in the box just because there's not much field left.
So Malachi back there.
Oh, what happened there? Shoot.
We give it right back.
We're running a little bit of a read option out there to the left, which we haven't shown all year.
Return to sender.
And that was there. That was absolutely there.
Guys, we have a pretty good crowd here tonight. We got a big student body and a lot of the community coming out to support the Wildcats. We appreciate everybody coming out.
I can start to feel the energy.
That's right.
All right, we got a 2nd and 6 here. We got 2 receivers on each side. Bring a guy in motion deep. Going to run an option.
Oh,
Painter keeps.
Painter keeps it.
He's
You're
got
going to get a block in the corner.
Puts out a block.
Right at the first down. Are they going to give it to him? Are they going to give it to him? No, they're calling 3rd and inches.
It's got to be inches because it's right on the nose.
3rd and real short.
3rd and a yard.
All right, you're looking for the quarterback sneak that we've run very well all season. Got a running back up close. Direct snap.
Under center.
Get that touchdown.
Why not,
Push
right?
him. Push him.
I think we got the first down for sure.
We got the first, and did we get inside the 1?
I think we're at the 1.5.
I like the call. Get under center. Get closer to the football. Go ahead and get first down.
I wouldn't mind seeing that play back to back. We're at the 1. We're looking at the sideline here.
Dope.
Inside the Mad Italian red zone.
Good
Well
call.
done. Well done.
And we do it again. We're pushing. We're pushing. We're pushing.
he's in.
There it is.
I mean, come on now. His cleats broke the plane.
I'll tell you what. Owen Painter is going to have
Give
a
him
different
6.
level of cardio after tonight's game
Yeah.
with as much running as he's doing
Oh, yeah.
and pushing defenders.
Hey, I wonder if he'll. Oh, it looks like he's going to hold too. God, Owen does it all. The Swiss
I'm
Army
telling
knife.
you.
That's the Swiss Army knife, or just Swede for short.
That's one good thing.
Curtis
about,
is so impressed. He's thinking about getting a Swede to 2.
I mean,
A sweet to 2.
Oh, we're going for 2.
is that a
Look at that.
Oh, and the 2-point conversion's there.
completed for the 2-point conversion? ladies and gentlemen.
A tattoo when you put the ink in your skin?
Yeah, tattoo. Yeah.
Tattoo.
Well, was that Brandon Keith, number 18?
Truth be told, I
Pretty
have one
sure
of
he
those.
talked about.
Nice job, Brandon. Brandon, I think, just got off the IR.
Oh, that is good to hear.
Yeah,
that's
good.
fantastic. Way to get him involved early, coaches.
Pretty sure they call in planes too. Those tattoos.
Look good in a white suit.
Hervé Villichez.
Not everybody does.
Nope.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. We went no huddle with our kickoff team. My goodness, they just ran right out on the field.
They're pretty excited.
Hey, that was fun to watch, but give that to a defense that says, we'll take your fourth down and we'll lay you down.
Christian Lee going to do the kickoffs. Christian Lee has family all over the country listening to the broadcast tonight. Love to hear him in the chat. But we love watching Christian kick for the Dunwoody Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, the other nice thing is we really did witness another Dunwoody drive as opposed to just one big play.
Another big leg, down to about the 10.
He's got the sideline.
Got sidelines, got a flag.
Christian Lee just made the tackle.
Got a flag. That's got to be in holding territory.
I'm going to guess the same.
Unless somebody shouted an obscenity or something. That's got to be.
Well, there was a big gap over on the far sideline. We couldn't quite see, but the ref just gave us the initial call that it was holding, but with a hole that big.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Somebody fell down. Somebody got blocked off.
You can't do that.
We can go to the truck for the replay.
Go to the truck. Yeah, go to New York.
See what they said.
Back them up. You can't do
Hey,
that.
while everybody's out there listening, if y'all haven't registered for subscribe.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to this website yet,
That's
please
a
do
synonym
so.
for register.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Come on, man.
You know, we all talk English good here. We're good.
For kids who can't read good.
That's not on the MySpace. It's on the YouTube.
All right, so they're going to run 4 out here probably.
Pass. Wow.
Throws
Not
it deep
sure
to
who
nobody.
Nobody around.
Closest receiver was big play Reed Neal.
That's right. Hard Rock.
Obviously
Trying
a
to run
busted
under that.
play. They had 3 lined up to the right and then put a man in motion to the right, which typically you see that as a flat screen, but I don't know if they were looking to do an isolation play. The backside receiver did not go deep. Could have been called intentional grounding. But we got second down.
And 10.
Got Hesperton this series anchor in the middle.
So again, our corners got Zach Pauling on the corner, and we got Andrew Ainsworth. Zach's a junior, and Andrew's a sophomore.
You know, 2/3 of the earth is covered by water. The rest is covered by Ainsworth.
Ainsworth.
He's done quite well the last 2 weeks.
Is that Pauling Island you're talking about?
A little,
Yeah, something like that.
looks like got a little too deep safety. They're
Yeah,
going to
up
run
the
the ball.
middle.
They slip in the
And
backfield.
they get-
Oh, no, he
gets
busts
away.
out.
He breaks free somehow.
Nice tackle by Reed. Reed stopped him.
Yeah, Reed didn't get fooled.
My goodness, I don't know how he got out of that.
And he still gets first down, move the change. I don't know how he escaped. That looked like Frazier from Nebraska against the Gators in the mid-90s. Literally. Had 4 guys had him wrapped up. Yeah.
Well, this is the first time we've really seen Northview put a drive together. They had a big play, but once again, a little bit of a theme. This Northview team is not the same Northview team that we saw last year. Single high safety. They're going to go deep again.
Watch that one in.
Oh!
Andrew Ainsworth.
Just out of the reach.
Great coverage. The only player that was going to have an opportunity to catch it was our player. You got to love that.
And he laid out for it just over
Ainsworth.
his fingertips.
As we mentioned last week, we really saw Ainsworth grow up in front of our eyes, coming in, struggled a little bit in the first half last week, really buckled down the second half, and good to see him continue that effort tonight. Julian, our cornerback.
We got Lynn Schmitz watching from Lando Lakes, Florida. Shout out to Lando Lakes.
Julian's still a little banged
It's
up
all
on
butter
that
in
cornerback
Lando
section.
Lakes.
That's what they say. It's not margin.
No margin for
There's no
error.
margin
No,
there.
there you go.
Oh, he hit him in the backfield that time.
Wow.
Woo.
Good tackle.
I think that was Luke Cole on that.
Luke's feeling the energy, that's for sure.
Came
He got in there
crashing
quick.
in on the edge.
That was tackled with violence.
Loss of 2.
We got 2:39 left in the quarter. Everybody's got their timeouts, 8-0. Good guys.
You know, that was pretty uncommon valor with that.
All right.
What's that?
Just Luke playing his position.
Third and 12 here. We're going too deep safety, expecting a pass.
He's pretty
They've
good
got
at it.
3 to the right. They're going straight drop back.
Flag on the play. Must be an early start on the offense.
Yes.
Blake, that's a good point. Those Luke boys play those positions to the point where it looks so routine.
Yep.
Hence the Lukes of Hazard.
There it is.
Well, now we're going to get them in about a 3rd and 17, 3rd and 18. No offense likes to be in this position, especially against those Luke boys.
You know, those Luke boys, they don't dodge much. They go straight at it.
The bookends.
There's some Chargers, I'll tell you that.
And they're going downhill.
It's all coming together, folks. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dunwoody's up at 8-0.
Drop straight back. Throw out
There
the
go-
flat.
They throw a flat pass out there high, incomplete. Here comes the first
All right.
Northview punt of the night.
See their punting unit.
I don't know how much he would have had. It looked like Jackson Wilcox was
He was there.
pretty well attuned to that play.
Got Riverdance Bowden deep. The big nickel. Number 5.
5 for 5. Looks like we may put a little bit of a rush on this thing. Here we come.
Right. Short hops it.
Oh,
Get really?
No
Some-
flag. Oh, another
got a
thing. We
tip on
tipped
it.
the ball.
We got a tip on it.
We got a tip on the ball. That really bailed us out. That punter took a beating.
There were
did
3 or
good.
4 down
You
there.
can't flag that. All you got to do is touch the rock.
So we touched the ball there. There's no penalty. Punter still struggling to get off the field. He just took a big hit. Punt goes slightly past midfield. Dunwoody takes over with a $1:47 to go in the first. An excellent field position.
It was like a jailbreak on that poor punter.
Uh-huh. I think they sent like 12 guys. Did you count?
We might have put an extra one
I
in there.
think it was, yeah. 1st and 10 from our 48.
I think ESPN's in the house, so
They should be.
they're looking to get a little bit of
Yep. They're heading here. They're going here and straight to Colorado.
Yeah.
Doing
Rolls
a
right. He's got
straight
room
run.
to keep it.
Little
So
student
he
body
does
right.
to get 13 or 14.
Yeah,
Move the
at
stick.
least 13 on that.
I know it's not in Painter's DNA, but in a situation like that, you
Yeah.
got the first down. I wouldn't
Just fall.
wouldn't hurt my feelings to see him slide a little bit.
Or maybe run out of bounds.
Yeah, not necessarily take.
is-
You don't have to take all the hits.
But
I
he's
think
a
you're right.
football player, guys. He's a football player now.
He's a Swiss
Can't
Army.
reprogram
He's a
that.
Swiss football
That's
player.
right.
Not a lot of those.
Her quarterbacks just scare me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're coming out in our. What I'm really referring to is our traditional lineup: 1 to the right, 3 to the left. Ball's over there on the right hash. They're playing a double
Motion,
safety.
Bowden in motion.
Oh my goodness!
Blew it dead. We're going to run that little shuttle, which serves as like a power sweep.
It really does. Jet sweep type.
It's like Northview jumped off sides. I think he's pointing that way.
Yeah, they did. They must have done that early
Like
for
it.
them to stop the play.
We'll take some freebies.
1st and 5. How about it? With 1:05 to go in the first quarter.
Shout out to Uncle.
You know, we're always fighting for 5, so every little inch counts.
Matt Italian brought our dinner tonight. That's who
Yes,
it was.
they did. They did it well.
You know they did.
Straight pass.
He's going to keep it up the middle.
Close to
Still
the first
gets,
down.
yeah, still gets 2 or 3 out of
Just
it.
kind of falls forward for about 4.
Yeah, I think that's, situations like that. Owen, not necessarily used to going through his processions yet. Progression's going through the reads and not necessarily completely trusting his arm. He does have a heck of an arm. If he cuts it loose, good things will happen.
Looks like Val Trincala from Pittsburgh cheering on her nephew, Riverdance Bowden, going to work.
He has a lot of fans.
Well, Riverdance would be
There
There we
we
go.
around the right
First
edge.
down.
And you
Good
know,
feet. Good 5 yards.
you know he's going to get yak yards after contact.
Well, Riverdance and Three Rivers.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Might
Yeah.
be right
Curtis,
there.
could you name those three rivers for us?
Allegheny, Susquehanna, and I can't remember them.
And the Mussolini. Am I close?
And there's the first quarter, folks. There's the first quarter.
That was Malachi Crenshaw on the run, by the way. Malachi, always good to see Malachi run it.
8-0. Your Dunwoody Wildcats going into the second quarter.
So we started off with Dunwoody kicking off, and candidly have really dominated this first quarter. Northview had run really positive deep posts that they hit on, but other than that, I would imagine they're under 20, 25 yards. Dunwoody is on their second consecutive driving the ball where we're getting 5, 10 yards of play. Just outstanding.
Hey, special shout out to my man Scott Stevens. He is the engine room. He is our Owen Painter of this operation. Does it all right here.
We would have him on phone on the headset, but his wife's calling.
You know, if he doesn't show, the video don't go.
Indeed.
I did learn a little something about the Northview football coach. Their head football coach played with Brian Bosworth at Oklahoma.
That's pretty cool.
One of the greatest
probably
college
some
football
stories.
players. Wilcox is playing like Bosworth.
think?
I'm ready to say it again.
All right, here we go. We got two to each side. We're bringing one in motion. We're going to do a little quick
Got
pass
Bowden in
out
the
there.
flat.
I tell you what, number 17.
Bowden found a little room to get 4.
Here we go. Building confidence, building cornerstones. Nice work there.
Nice pass and run.
Yeah, if
number
it's there,
17
go ahead
from
and take it.
Northview, Jaden Hardaway, he adjusted really well on that. That was a good defensive play on their side. We had a lot of room, and
They're going to give you. They're going to give you a layup for 4 yards. Take the layup.
Northview is continuing to stay in this two-safety defensive front, which lends it to us being able to run the ball effectively. Motion deep.
Motion.
Malachi got a lot.
Oh,
Painter
Painter
keeps it. He keeps it. Hold on to it. There you go, baby.
I really think all three
Moves
options
the
were
sticks.
open on that play.
Yeah.
I think if he gives it to the running back, we get great yards. If he decided to pitch the ball, we get great yards. He decided to keep the ball in real time and got great yards.
I sure thought he gave it to the running back.
Yeah. They put the flags down. 1st and goal from about the 9.5. Let's go get some.
Just inside the 10. No first downs available. We're goal to go.
This is where the men stay men.
I love it. This is where those bigs up front check in.
And Northview has definitely slid into their goal line defense. They've got no safety. So you think that, a post, a corner.
Give up the middle. Titans D read it pretty good. He might have got a yard.
Yeah, with no safety and having everybody right there around the line of the scrimmage makes that running a real tough go.
Yeah, that was Cameron running.
Dunwoody sticking with that no huddle. I think part of our game plan is just to break their will by exploding their lungs.
Painter faked an option almost, kept it right off the tackle.
He still got 3 on it.
Yep.
2 or 3 on it.
Good positive yards. What we got? 3rd and goal from, what is that, the 7?
Looks like it, yep.
All right.
He's got some trustworthy hands he can throw it to.
We're at the line, but taking a long look into the coaches, not allowing that Northview team to huddle. They're staying with that no safety look. They've got everybody on the line. Bring a man in motion. They're playing man-to-man. We're going to roll out looking to throw.
right.
We got some pressure.
Pass option.
All right, threw it out of bounds.
We get a flag.
Might be a holding on the corner.
Yeah.
Holding on the Wildcats. So this will be
Let's
interesting.
see
Do
if
they
they take the
it,
penalty or
back
They're
us
gonna
up
decline.
to try to get us a little bit out of field goal range? Or are they going to decline at 4th down? And our field goal kicker is very good from this range.
I don't see the field goal kicker.
I don't see them
Looks like they're
backing
declining.
us up yet.
Here they come.
There he comes.
There we go.
So it looks like they did take the play, 4th down. So we're going to be kicking it off of that far left hash.
I like it. Keep some momentum, get some points.
Absolutely. Points, always good, especially when you have the lead.
They're walking it off.
No, now they are taking it on a 3rd. So that's going to change
Now,
everything.
yeah, now let's get our offense back in.
Yeah, they did. They just pulled.
Okay.
That was a late call.
All right. Hey, let's make them regret that one, Cats.
All right, so we got a 3rd and goal here, looking at about from the 17.
I think Owen St. Painter, he's pretty good with that.
So you got the big question here. Do you try to put the ball into the end zone or try to get a few more yards to make the field goal a little bit more accessible? Let's see what the coaches are thinking, the quarterback's thinking here.
Run pass option, right? Because you got another running back in the backfield. He's number 15.
I'm with you, Curtis.
And they got no safety. We call timeout. That was probably a good call.
Good call.
There was, everything got disjointed there with the refs or the coaching staff making a late call on whether to accept that penalty when we already had our field goal unit out there. So let's think this over with 9 minutes and 12 seconds to go. You know, I know that the Moors said they're down in Auburn. They're playing Samford tomorrow. The Auburn Tigers are, and I know there's a couple of Dunwoody kids on that Samford team.
And for the record, my beautiful wife showed up. 9 minutes left in the half, but she's in the house ready to get it going. I see you. I see you. The crowd kind of trickles in, right? I don't know if it's like a coming from dinner.
It's kind of like an LA crowd. They come late.
Is this the Forum? We're at the Forum. Is this showtime?
Yeah.
Well, we see Mr. Hesperich has made it back from Turkey.
Yep.
He didn't bring us any, but
Yeah, and we've got Ben Hogan in the house. All right, here we go. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Second quarter, 3rd and goal from the 17. Put a man in motion. They're cheating on that corner.
Rolls right.
They're blitzing. We throw it.
oh, nice.
Oh my!
Now we got
we've got a decision. Absolutely, great throw to Bowden down here on the 3-yard line. Regardless of what happens on the next play, I love that confidence for Painter.
Great
He was
call,
under duress.
no
They
doubt.
had a double corner blitz. He used his athletic ability and threw just a strike. We're keeping our offense out there. That shows that we got a lot of confidence in our defense. Here we go.
Threw a strike on the run.
Baby. Little read option.
He's going to keep it.
Painter's going to get hit. He's going to get stuck.
We're not going to get in, but I like it. I like it. Looks
All
like
right.
we'll be. Looks like our defense.
So now we're going to roll out our defense.
On about the 2-yard line.
All right. I'd love to see a 2 for 2 here. Calling for the safety if it's available.
Painter went for it. He got that shoulder low. Great. Hey, credit the defense. He got just underneath the pads to put a stop.
Well, and if y'all are just tuning in, we've got a re-engineered offense with our starting quarterback, Matt Pierce, going out last week, and Owen Painter starting his first game since junior high.
Defense got to love it when you see their quarterback standing in the end zone.
Here we go. They're going to throw. They're going to.
They're going to go dead.
Something happened.
We got false start. We're going to take half the distance, Curtis.
Let's do it.
Looks like they'll be at the 1. And we got a little rolling thunder coming in here from the corners.
Let's get it going. Let's see that defensive line really take over this next snap. Here's your chance for glory.
We'll take half.
Defensive line doesn't get the opportunity to score often. It's right there in front of you.
Beat the man in front of you. You'll be amazed at what happens.
So they got a little bit of a tight formation, 2 backs. Now they're going to split a guy out wide. Single high safety. We hit him. He doesn't get anything.
He doesn't get anything.
maybe half a yard.
Yeah,
third
he might
down.
have got a foot or two. Well played, D.
Gusto.
Gusto.
So they showed that they were going to look to throw the ball the first time. That was a quick give. Now they come out in 4 wide. This is definitely a passing scenario.
Put your ears
We're
back,
playing
Eli.
zero
Put
safety.
your ears back. Great play. That's right.
That was good defense.
That was
good
excellent
rush.
timing. Right in his hip pocket. Quarterback tried to dump it over the middle for about 10 yards. We had him covered.
Yeah, they tried to throw a real quick skinny post there to no avail.
What's up, fellas?
Michael Lowenstein got some good pressure on the quarterback, so he couldn't step into it.
All
Well
right.
defended by, I think it was
Third
Reed.
down from about their 3.
All right, they're going to stay in this 4 wide. We're going
right,
single
come
high
on.
safety. We're coming with a blitz on the middle.
Nobody home.
All
Fourth
right.
down.
Guys, this is we did block the last punt. We got a finger on it. They aren't going to have their normal drop here. I fully expect us to come absolutely like wild, crazed Wildcats.
That punter's going to be at least a yard or two closer than his comfort zone.
And he's already nervous from getting shellacked last time.
They say put your heels on the line, take a half a step, and don't move backwards, punter. That's what he's hearing.
A lot of pressure on the center.
Looks
We
like
got a
we're going for
timeout.
it.
We've got a
Somebody gonna talk this
timeout.
one over. I talk it over
Northview.
too. All right, hey. The D's responding.
Looks like defense coordinator Coach Gentry, his parents are tuning in from Zurich, Switzerland, that is.
Oh, wow.
I think they're over there with the painters.
Yeah, bring us back a Swiss knife.
Right. Or watch. They make timepieces over there, understand?
Very good ones, I hear.
Yeah. I got me a Seiko.
That's from the the east of France.
Yeah.
All right, so Northview, I think, really wanted to talk about their protection here. You know, they're hanging around. There's 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the half. We're up 8-0. They're having to snap a punt from their 4-yard line. We got one guy deep. We got 10 guys up around the line. We got Soldier Boy going on the radio.
Now the most important guy on the field is that long snapper.
They're taking their time. There's the snap.
Off.
He got
He
it
gets
off.
it
We got
up,
it, but it's
a little
short.
little popcorn, fair catch.
Oh, no.
dropped it.
We
Fair
fumbled,
catch, but we got it.
But
Got
we
it back.
we cover it.
Woo! Got it at the 29.
That was close.
Slid through the basket. Riverdance Bowden jumped back on it. Give the ball to his offense. Just
Made sure
inside
that
the
biscuit
30.
was back.
All right, hey.
All right, so we lost basically 28 yards on that possession. Let's see if we can make it up right here, right now. This drive, 7:59 to go in the half. Dunwoody's up 8-0.
I was trying to multitask there. Sorry about that. There's a lot going on.
All right, this is a new look for us with 2 in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Is that the old wishbone?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Sure does.
And we play it like a
Miller
wishbone.
Crenshaw.
I think he got a yard on it.
So we're trying out a lot of new formations, a lot of different strategies than what we've seen from the last 3 games, trying to figure out what's going to work with this new offense.
I think we're going to see
Second
a lot
and
of that.
I
Second
agree with
9, about 7 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock in the first half. They
Jumped
They
off, so-
jump.
They didn't call
No,
it.
they-
No, they didn't call it.
that seems pretty common against us the last couple of weeks.
Isn't that encroachment? Whatever that word means. You'll never use that word outside of football. Like, you won't be at home.
We got a lot of time winding down here.
Encroachment.
A little bit of a
Keeps it,
read.
bounces
Painter
it
around the
out
left side. Cuts it back to the middle over first down.
I
That's
think he got a
moved the
first down
chains.
there,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Such a good athlete.
You're right, Curtis. You don't hear encroachment at the house.
Yeah, you
very
really
often.
don't. And you can be desperately looking for ways to use it.
Yeah,
like when you're,
that poison ivy is really encroaching on my.
right.
Yeah.
My dog
I
knocked
usually
open
hear
the
it about-
bathroom door.
I hear it
Quit
about
encroaching.
10:45 every night.
First down. We're in the red zone, people.
Bring a guy in motion. There's that
Little
jet
shuttle.
sweep.
Bowden,
Jet sweep.
stand your feet.
I really loved how he cut it inside there. He saw the yardage early, decided to go ahead and take what was offered.
I think he got 4 or 5 out of it.
That's a good first down play.
Let's call it 2nd and 5.
We're bringing guys in and off the field.
You know what's good is these guys our boys do not seem lost. They're executing pretty well.
Yeah,
Change of quarterback.
They have some really good continuity.
All right, so we got a new tight end on this play. Oh, my goodness, they cut in the backfield in a hurry.
I'm not sure if Caden kept it or OP kept it. But they penetrated, nowhere to go. We probably lost 1 or 2.
You know, I think the expectation was we're just walking here and roll over Northview, and that's definitely not the case.
No.
Got a little bit of a wrinkle on our offense there. We got Quarterero playing our H-back tight end. So, you know, that's kind of what happens when one of your best players has to move to replace an injured player. Is the trickle effect is you have different guys playing different positions. Here we are, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
So getting a play call from the sidelines.
We got ISO down here on the short side of the field with Porter Allison. Might be a good place to go.
And
That's
he
where
is
he's
back.
gonna
He's
go.
going to keep it, take it up the middle.
That's where he wanted to go.
Linebacker picked up on it pretty quick. They're starting to learn that Painter can beat you 3 or 4 different ways. So they're responding.
I don't like all the
2
hits
yards
he's taking, though.
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of hits.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Scott. That,
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I won't.
4th and 5.
How dare.
I'm sorry. I was working, Josh. My apologies.
No, if you would have let me
We
finish
will accept no redundancy.
so that I could say that I agree with you and would like to see him slide a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, field goal units on the field.
You guys can write down everything you've talked about to this point. I won't touch on
Apparently
any
a
of these topics.
keyboard's not the only thing that's case sensitive around
Here's
here.
what you can say. Here's what's been said.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Here's-
I'll go back and listen to the full broadcast. And then
Scottster say what?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoy the next 4 minutes and 42 seconds. You'll be pleasured by the Scott Stevens monologue.
So we already used
Please keep in mind there is a writer's strike going
I had
on.
notes.
We already used the Hervé Villichez line, so you can't go there.
Oh, man.
Maybe
Hey,
Ricardo Montalban.
I do know the football's made of fine Corinthian leather.
Ooh,
All right, here's our
nice to the touch.
4th down. We're bringing out our field goal team.
Looks like it's going to be about a 31
Scott, anything
yard
you'd like to add to
No,
that?
I'll wait till you say it, and then I'll say it again.
31
What was
yard
that?
attempt.
Oh, and St. Painter on the hold, Mr. Swiss.
Spot, snap, kick.
It's up.
He's good. Well,
Good.
It's good.
It's good.
That was very well executed from the right hash. Wouldn't you say, Scott?
I would agree with that. Well, I don't know. I'll
Cats
think about it for a
11.
minute.
Titans nothing. 4:35 on the clock.
Let me update the
First half.
scoreboard. Here we
Hey,
go.
Scott, that was Christian Lee.
That was Christian Lee.
Ah,
Used to be my neighbor, actually, lived across the street from me for a long time. Shout out to the Lees. I think his family watches. They're from Massachusetts or Connecticut, somewhere up there.
I think he moved over with Uncle Buck, didn't he?
I think it's,
he's in one of those states where the letters run out in the ocean.
yeah,
on the map.
yeah, exactly. That's right. The ones that all kind of blend together when
Yeah.
you're from the South. You
How
don't
can
really.
you be in such a small place with so many letters? All right, stay in your lanes. Let's get some awesome kick coverage. Your buddy ain't going to make a tackle. You got to go make a tackle.
I'll tell you what, there's a big hole over here on the right side of the field. If you were to just drop it right over that front line to about the 35.
He just dropped back into it, though, didn't he?
Yep.
Another good leg. Down inside the 10. He's returning.
Oh, we saw a big hold there that they just didn't call. It was an absolute mugging.
Missed that
I
one?
think that was a Max Gusto
Missed that
on
one?
that tackle.
Looks like Titans will have it at their 33, 1st and 10.
4.5 minutes left in the first half.
You know, he had a couple of lanes, but I felt like the Wildcats closed in pretty well.
All right, so Northview's tried a couple of different things. I would argue their biggest success was throwing the ball. 4.5 minutes to go. We're staying in a 2 safety. 4-man front. And they are looking to pass.
Quarterback drops. We have a little pressure. He escapes. Takes it out the
Wilcox on a sack.
Is Brian Bosworth. Wilcox, number 44.
I mean, that looked like a cattle chute. The only thing that was missing was the rope.
For a 2-yard loss.
Jack and Willsworth.
Wilcox player of the game last game, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had a good game.
I mean,
He had a dozen stops, I think, last week.
you talk about getting caught in the high beams when Jackson lasered in on him. All right, so there's a loss of 2 or 3. Clock's running, 3:56. We're staying in that 2 high. They're coming out with 2 wide each side. Now we roll a safety up. We're a single high. Faking the blitz or
showing pressure.
Showed it to him. Showed it to him.
they change plays, we change plays. The card game's going on. Linebackers are talking to each other.
Mental warfare.
High snap!
I thought they moved quick.
Oh, we just missed him in the backfield.
Ooh, I think Reed handled it on the sideline.
Pushed him out of bounds with a.
Excellent work by the refs, not dropping the
Yeah, I was
flag.
gonna say.
That was football, at least a step in bounds. Let them play.
He's short at the first down.
He arose there with bad intention.
Yeah, it was rude purpose.
Well, when the quarterback drops the ball immediately on the snap, he is a running back.
That quarterback can run, too.
Yes,
Yeah.
he can. He's fast.
We've got 3rd and 1 here. Would expect them to run the ball maybe once and twice here. We start off with a 2 high safety look. I would imagine we're going to roll one up. Here he comes. They're in the traditional eye. Give it deep in that eye. We hit him in the backfield.
Nothing.
We answer the call.
I think the entire defense touched him on that.
I'm going to say
It didn't look clean, did it?
it's no gain. It could have been a half-yard loss. But they'll probably keep it.
I mean, it looked like they ran each other.
All right.
Yeah, the fullback got stuffed. You're absolutely right, Scott. And everybody just came in and closed the vise around him. When you're running that eye backfield, if you don't get a surge from your fullback, the goose is cooked. 4th down, timeout, Dunwoody with 2 minutes, 15 seconds. I think that's a great call. We're looking to preserve some time for our offense. That shows a lot of confidence on our defense on 4th and 1 that we're going to be able to make things happen here. I would imagine the key to this play is going to be defensive end containment. They've gotten some yardage, like y'all were mentioning, Scott. The quarterback does have quick feet, gets out there on the edge. I think if we take away that edge and either force him to throw it.
Hey, pressure that center, man. Pressure that center right at the snap.
It's going to make it tough to leave at halftime.
A lot of people say you shouldn't.
Well,
Are you going to be chatting us from the road?
I 100% I'll be chatting from the road. I'm not leaving right this second, though, that's for sure.
All right, big play here. 4th and 1, folks, from midfield. We're out here on the Northview 44-yard line. Looking for one more stop.
Let's see this D line
Who got the ball to start the half?
rise up.
They did.
They got it or we got it?
We kicked off.
We kicked off.
No,
I think we received.
No,
we
my
received.
mistake. My
We
mistake.
received.
We received. Wishful thinking on my part. I think Northview just called a timeout. So everybody's burning a lot of sawdust here on this 4th and 1.
They've got no timeouts left.
I've got a lot of confidence in Coach Gentry here to come up with the right call at the right time.
Get a stop. We got plenty of time.
Actually, I don't trust Dave with the camera. That's the reason why I don't want to leave.
That's understandable. He'll start walking around the stands.
Yeah, he
doing,
will.
like, personal
Yeah,
interviews. He's a Renaissance man.
All right, here we go. So that quarterback staying under center. They're staying in that I backfield. They're going to try to quarterback sneak. We really don't have a linebacker behind our nose guard up close.
He's under center.
They're going to hand it
Here's
deep.
the tailbacks.
Oh!
We were there, but he made even more out of it than that, right?
Yeah.
Credit the running back, broke a tackle.
Jackson adjusted, made the tackle after he broke through and gained about 7.
Yeah, we hit him in the backfield, but just didn't get him on the ground. The quarterback and tailback ran into each other. Normally that's a recipe for disaster.
1st and 10 on our 44.
Northview got it. They're going to make us defend our side of the field for the rest of the half.
They're not going to go quietly into the night. We
No.
know that. That's why you play 4 quarters. Every snap, 6 seconds. Give me 6 seconds to get back in the huddle. All you got for 6 seconds.
They're staying with that 2-back offense.
Get back to the tailback.
And
That's a rugged runner right there now. Put a shoulder down.
Harrison Martin filled in there nicely.
Yeah, Harrison Martin got him on the ground.
After a 4-yard gain, we got a 2nd and 6. Clock's running 1:30. Both teams have gone through some timeouts. I don't believe Northview has any left. They're still in that running set. We're playing single high safety. We got a lot of men around the line of scrimmage.
They're not in any hurry either.
Northview looks like they're changing their play, but staying in a running set. All their assets to the right.
Goes
They're
out
going to throw to the right.
Big at that. Big play, Reed Neal on that.
That was Hard Rock Reed. Neal read it the entire time.
I lost 2 yards on that with Hard Rock.
And I mean, went body to body on him.
And kept the clock running, which is excellent.
Clock is running 37 seconds in the half while they're still looking
And
for a play
I
call.
think Northview's just slow playing this out. I think Dunwoody's
Yeah, 3rd
content
and
to
8.
go in 11-0. So they got 2 in the backfield. High snap. They're going to try to throw it deep.
They're going up
here at the end of the half.
Fly route.
And he's open.
And he had him. He had him by 2 or 3 steps, but sailed it out of bounds.
We'll have to tighten that up.
Well, they're setting up for the next play, guys. Let's talk a little bit about our sponsors on the first half things. Stone and Bellis, attorneys at law. Ameriprise Financial, Stan Lowenstein. AHA Connection, Audra Anders. Mellow Mushroom, another team meal. Barn, Cindy Stern. Body and Balance, Michelle Ledford. Dunwoody Tavern, I think we've been there once or twice.
Maybe.
Andrew Galtari. Chapitos, another team meal, first of the year, and Dunwoody Baptist Church.
So we held them to a 4th down. They're looking to punt here with 17.5 seconds to go. We're playing it safe. Still almost get it. It's a deep punt. We're going to let it hit the ground. Takes a neutral bounce right around the 12-yard line.
They're going to call it dead with
6 seconds.
6.3 seconds on the clock. You take a knee here, Coach Josh, what do you do?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you're down here next to your end zone with 11 seconds. 11 points were up, pitching a shutout, 6 seconds to go in the half. They don't have any timeouts. I think you do. You go to your locker room, you make your adjustments.
A couple more sponsors on this, guys. Dunwoody Methodist Church, Jonathan Sanders. Atlanta Specialized Care, Tatiana Matthews. Atlanta Oral Facial Surgery and Center, Casey Moore, 48th Street Market. Another team meal.
Give up the middle. Oh, and he breaks it.
Crenshaw
Good 10-yard run.
gets a first down, but that'll take us to halftime. I don't know if you'll see many 11-point scores on scoreboards this weekend, but we got 11-0 Cats.
Well, and I'll tell you, one of the things that we were asked to make an announcement, if you're in the stadium, I know a lot of people do like to listen to the broadcast in the stadium. They will be selling the programs that just came out tonight down by the concession stand.
And we got the chat board. Dan McMahon said, nice catch, Bowden. But there went my screen.
Oh,
You can't trust these batteries.
I don't think is it the battery or did it just fall down?
Is that lithium?
It's you got to plug it back in. Unplug it and plug it back in.
See, Scott, you can't leave.
Oh my gosh.
See?
I done tried to tell you.
We'll get you to Ole Miss by like tomorrow midnight.
The way it's going right now, did it not come back on? I'll have to go over there and finagle it.
We need the Geek Squad. Oh, that might be a good idea.
It's on that side.
Blake said, hey, press the power button. Ha!
Uh-oh, now you turn me off. Hang on.
Well, I have that way with many. I have that way with many.
Is that the same as
not
the
the
COVID?
Not
No.
the first time I've heard
No,
that.
that's when I got you right where I want you.
Scott, we didn't talk about that earlier tonight.
Yeah.
If you'd like to
Oh,
expand.
That's
my bad.
all. Didn't mean to jump into that cesspool.
Wow, and I was thinking about showering, but here we go.
Couple more sponsors, guys. Finish out the first half. We got David Goodchild Dentistry with Debbie. Great sponsor for us. Jewelry Artisans, Jamie Kressel. Gallagher and White Insurance, Lee White. NFA Burger, they're providing a team meal later in the year. Kaplan Orthodontics, Yara Betancourt. Matt Italian, dinner tonight. Very nice one at that. And Nuke's Eatery, team meal, I think last week. Is that right?
That sounds right, yeah.
Scott, do you have a player teed up for halftime?
I do. We're going to go with who do we show last week? We showed Reed.
Reed.
You know, let's
Which
do.
was excellent.
Yeah, we're going to go with the first one. We might get two in. We'll see. But the first tonight will be the player of the game from last week, which is Jackson Wilcox. He's going to Ole Miss, I think, this weekend. So, all right, folks, this will be our player spotlight. Will be Jackson Wilcox tonight. We'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, so Jackson, tell me about your experience playing football. How long have you been playing?
I played 2 years in like first and second grade, and then I quit until seventh grade when I played the Wildcats and I've been playing.
So what did you do between second and seventh grade?
I played a lot of baseball.
At Local Cameron?
Yes.
Travel stuff.
Good time.
So then you came up through the junior Wildcats. So what other positions did you play?
I played like tight end, offensive line, fullback a little bit.
Yeah. Which of those you played?
Linebacker.
Linebacker. Yeah. So tell me some of the memories you have of playing going back to seventh grade.
Yeah.
Did you stand out? You're like
The Alf running game, 8th grade year, that was fun. I felt like a Christian game freshman year. That was a lot of fun.
All right, cool. Who were some of your football role models?
We went to Dunwoody, Alex Leonard's, Pugmire, Stephen Pugmire, and then like Luke Keithley, Fred Warner.
So now shifting gears to just Dunwoody, then what is your best memory of playing for Dunwoody and like Coach Nash, like being a varsity? What is your favorite memory from that? And it doesn't have to be football. It could be what's something outside of football.
Yeah, the camping trip is always a fun time, just away from your phone, and it's just the team there, team and the coaches, so you really get to bond a lot with you guys.
Can you tell me any stories from?
Well, the Reed through the frog at Carrington, that was probably the hardest I've ever laughed in my entire life.
Yeah. Was it the same spot where they filmed Friday the 13th?
It was, yes.
You guys talked about 13th? Oh yeah. Have you guys seen Friday the 13th?
I have not, but
Nobody else has seen Friday the 13th. Yeah, watch it.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I always forget.
All right, so who's made the biggest impact on your football?
Stevie D in middle school helped me a lot, and then Coach Tens, he was a big part.
All right, so one memorable play. You look back over the years, you played a lot of football. What is one play you think about?
Good question. It wasn't my play, but it was the Alfred game when they threw like 4th and 40 and they threw that Hail Mary to Phillip. That was a miracle, to say the least.
Going crazy. Yeah. All right, so outside of football, what do you do?
I play with lacrosse, and then I'm in like only barbell and a few other clubs.
Okay, cool. And what's your favorite subject?
Probably history, U.S. history. McSorley, Mr. Fort Mary.
What are you going to miss about them?
Just the people, this community, like, always there for each other.
Yeah. And then, so what are you going to do after right, so what advice would you give to younger players coming up to junior Wildcats and trying to make them so?
Just show up every day. I mean, some days you're gonna have an off day, but I mean, most memorable times are just when you're all sweating, blood, sweat, and tears in the mornings and summer workouts. So then on Friday nights we get to show it off.
Like we're in the up school on Friday.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, and looking forward to seeing you on the field this year.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Michael Lewis, linebacker.
All right, so tell me, how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football since like 3rd grade.
At Murphy County?
I lived in San Antonio, Cobb.
Okay.
And moved here and started playing Murphy County.
Murphy County, and then you junior Wildcats?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me some of your experiences playing football. What did you enjoy? Looking back.
I really just enjoy it. I just enjoy the game, like everything, pretty much everything about it.
So have you played other positions?
Yeah, I played like every position. I feel like, I played like offensive line, defensive line, quarterback in 3rd grade, running back a couple of times in 3rd grade too. Like just everything.
Yeah. What's your favorite position overall?
I probably DB, because that's what I played. But
Yeah. All right, cool. Tell me some of your best memories playing, like either wins or losses, or just some stuff that's sort of memorable over the years.
Probably there's like all the big wins, all the comebacks. It's like everything. Like the Alpharetta game, that's just one that comes up to mind. It's like last play.
Yeah. So, do you have any football role models or players that you look up to?
Right now it's like probably Luke Keatley, Dante Hightower. They're like maybe like the first one all into it, something like that.
All right. So, switching over to Dunwoody, then, what's been your best memory of playing for Dunwoody, and specifically about playing for Coach Nash?
Well, really like the practices. That's like fun memories. And like really when there was like the position groups back in like sophomore year, and it was like everyone was organizing. It was pretty fun. And we had some like funny kids in our position group at PBs, like Clay, Jay Norris, like they all just like kids around, stuff like that.
So, do you have any appropriate stories about your teammates this year?
I mean like not really going back.
Okay. Well, that's fine too. Some of them you just can't share around with the family-friendly event. So, who's made the biggest impact on you in football? Is it like a coach or a parent or a teammate?
Probably Coach Clayton. He like was a big one. Also like all my coaches, except for right now.
Very cool. Again, one more time. What's a memorable game? When you think back over, you've been in so many games in your career. Like what's like one game that you think back and it's like the game?
I feel like I probably haven't played in that game yet this upcoming year, but like that JV year.
Who are you looking forward to playing this year?
Probably Riverwood. It's like a bunch of my friends are there. Also Chamblee. That's a good game.
Okay. All right. So then, switching to academics in school. Are you involved in anything outside of football?
I wrestle. So that's all I do in school.
Have you done that the entire time?
Yeah, I went all 4 years.
All right. Cool. Great. And what is your favorite subject?
Probably social studies this year. That's been fun.
And who's your favorite teacher?
Probably Mr. Fortenberry.
Fort Mary's going to get a lot of focus right now. What are you planning on doing after Dunwoody? What are you doing after graduating?
Going to college, probably major in like economics or something with business, something like that.
Any plans for college or anything? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, no problem. And what advice would you give to younger players that are coming up through the ranks?
Just like understand the game, like love the game. Like if you don't actually like it, just
got Nathan the Great touching base with his people. So keep chatting this up. Make sure it's small words, subject, predicate, easy stuff, people.
I think that's Big Nate, who graduated 2 years ago.
I think so.
Nate Chupka.
Nate Dog.
And if you'd like to sponsor Dunwoody football, your logo can be shown on the screen. Reach all sorts of people.
If you're here locally, go buy a program. They got them for sale down there at the concession
thanks for
stand.
that, Josh. I meant to tell us. We got to remind the people. Programs are available.
And guys, they look great.
Get your program here.
Real quick, guys, from the first half, we had some pretty good rushing. But our main rusher was Owen Painter at 71 yards.
That sounds right.
Then we had Crenshaw at 37 yards. But Owen only passed a couple of times. When he did, it was pretty darn effective. So hopefully we'll open that up a little this second half and let him get some confidence. We know he's got the arm.
Yeah, I worry about the punishment he's taking.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'd rather him pass a few times.
Scott, I think we did discuss that in the first half.
Again, I did not get the notes from the first
mentioned?
half.
I don't know that's been mentioned.
Hey, are we back on the YouTube?
Hey,
we are back on the YouTube.
Scott, we're playing the Northview Titans.
All right, so I've got a Chatterbox survey. If I could have everybody, chatter in. You just chatter in one or two. One is Scott should stay for the entirety of the game because everybody deserves to hear that, charisma coming across the airways.
Uh-huh.
Or number two,
don't cheat the people, Scott.
Cut him loose and let him start heading west on I-20, headed out to Oxford
head west
for the Ole Miss Georgia Tech game.
Well, you're just upset because you're sticking around for the whole game. You're gonna kids have to shower. You won't get into Oxford. Well, we're not going to Oxford, but you're not going to make it into the hotel until what time? 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
I'm not upset at all. This will be one of the greatest weekends of my life. I get to see both my boys, get to see the whole football game.
See, baby, he living on top.
All right.
And going to Winfield.
All right.
I see a lot of ones.
Get me a Mountain Dew about Villa Ricker.
You gonna stop in Buc-ee's? See, that's the problem. It's almost you kind of
want to keep going. I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew, Chip.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Hey, if you're not first, you're last.
Now you see me.
All right. Looks like they put another 2 minutes on the clock to let the teams continue to warm up. The good news is the refs are here for the second half. And
we can't take that stuff for granted anymore, right?
No.
And there's still numbers on the field. There's goalposts. I mean, we got it all.
The lights are turned on, too.
I know.
It's a pleasant evening.
50-some-odd years, and last week was the first time I've been at a football game, organized football game where the referees didn't show up.
Yeah, I think that was a first for me, man. Like going up the gym rope in gym class in 7th grade.
Without shorts on.
Yeah. Well,
I've been to a few baseball games.
I had my John Stocktons on.
Look
out below. All right, a minute left. We're going to get this thing cooking.
I was at the JV game last night, and there was one fella I wish didn't show up.
Oh, my gosh. There's some very vocal fans last night at the JV game that it would have been nice if they had not been there.
Well, we all know.
Well,
fans need to understand that these coaches are out here doing everything they can to help this team win. It's not about the player, it's about the team.
The greatest team sport ever invented.
All
Second
right.
place, synchronized swimming.
Here we go, 30 seconds. The refs are taking their assigned positions. We've got both teams on the field. We're assembling our kickoff team.
If you're just tuning in, we were always in control, people. We're up 11-0. They stopped us at a couple critical moments. We could have got another score or two, but they haven't been on our half of the field but maybe once or twice, as I said, for a cup of coffee. So the defense is looking pretty tough. We just have to convert some of these plays into points here in the second half.
Yeah, you're right, Curtis. That cup of coffee was pretty weak, too.
Yep.
They didn't get much past the 50-yard line.
I think it was instant coffee. It wasn't even like Maxwell
Senka?
House. Yeah,
like
Senka. Man. The kind of coffee you're going to get at the Winfield Hotel when you wake up.
Well, I think, when you think about this offense, and we've talked about it a few times about how coaching staff is re-engineering. As a matter of fact, Coach Schmidt has actually moved up to the press box with us to call the second half. That's new this season, so they're looking to do different things with different people. But not only did we lose our quarterback, but then we lost our H-back, who became our quarterback, so somebody has to go play that H-back role.
I see you,
and then someone has to go play there, play here. So there is a trickle-down effect to the injury.
Yep. Everybody's got to deal with adversity. You'd like it not to be one of your top skill players, but we're responding so well.
What a kick! What a leg! All the way to the end zone.
Well kicked, well kicked.
We haven't seen too many of those this year, all the way to the end zone.
Wow, that was pretty to watch.
Automatic touchback.
I think that's the first from regulation touchback we've had. He's had a couple after penalties that made it back in there. But
all right, let's see what that D talked about at halftime.
I think they'll come out with a little fire.
Yeah.
Well, like I've said before, they don't score, we don't lose. We're up 11-0.
Simple math. I'm a simple man. Simple math. Carry your one.
All right, here we go.
Quarterback is pretty undersized, though, isn't he?
Playing.
Not a big guy.
Yeah, quick feet.
Yep, he can move.
We're playing a two-high safety. They give it, and they're going to throw it deep. Perfectly defended by Ainsworth.
Textbook by Ainsworth.
My apologies.
Timed it right, got his right hand on the ball, incomplete.
Apologies on the camera work there. Sorry, I got caught up in watching the action on the field versus trying to operate the camera. I pulled a Dave Gust.
Our 4.2 million viewers and listeners will let you slide.
I don't know. There'll be a few that'll call me out.
Well, what you missed was a deep throw down the sideline, and our cornerback really high-pointed the ball, knocked it away well before the receiver could get to it. It was just extremely well played. We're staying in that two-high safety. They're going to hand it.
He pulls it. We pursue.
Oh, I thought he was going to fumble it there
I did
for a
too.
minute.
Yeah, he's holding that ball out
Quarterback
there.
lost his shoe on that play.
Luke Phillips finishes it.
Got a little 2-yard gain, so we got a 3rd and 8. We're shuffling in those defensive tackles.
That was another Lukes of hazard on that.
That was.
Tandem.
The brutal bookends.
All right, 3rd and 8, and we are going to go single high. They've got 3 wide to the left on that wide side of the field. Quarterback
Going
once
back
again.
at it. He's got a man just off his fingertips, sailed a little right, too. Pretty good coverage. Ran with him hip to hip.
I tell you what, the quarterback never took his eyes off of him from the snap, and if he throws that ball in pounds, we were going to see a collision. So good series to come out. 11 minutes, 8 seconds to go. We started off with a 12-minute quarter, 58 seconds passed. We held them to a 3-and-out, and we've got our guy standing on the 50.
Cheerleaders are doing their Flo Rida.
Who didn't know that?
One of my favorite. You got all his albums.
It's a classic at this
you got
point.
all his albums.
As long as we have the boots with the
High
fur.
snap.
He gets it away.
Oh, and we hit him.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the flag.
You just can't.
Is it a 5-yard
can't
variety,
do
or
it.
is that going to be a?
I think it was a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
Yeah. There you go.
Automatic first down.
Yeah. It's not automatic at this level,
Yes.
Curtis, but it is 15 yards that results in a first down. It's one of those weird things. If you got them 2nd and 20, you can get away with it, but not when you got them 4th and 8.
Well, the defense came out a little hungry.
You don't get a mistake made through just aggression and trying to go get it. I think you take that one, line up here, stop them again.
Defense is playing well. It's good to be aggressive. We've gotten so close to getting those kicks already. So.
And here they are with that 2-back offense. They're going
He's
to do a
gonna kick it
quarterback
up the middle. He actually has something there.
And he gets
He
10.
moves the chains. He saw a
We
little
had
bit
him
of
off
a gap.
the field. Now they get a first down on the first down.
Yadid came in and made that tackle. Got a good 11 yards on that.
Yeah, just had those two running backs. It was a planned quarterback draw, just right up the A gap with two lead blockers, and he just ran to daylight.
They seamed it off.
All right, now we're going single high safety. And they run that running back, and we've got him at the line of scrimmage.
Read it the entire time, nowhere to go, might have got a yard.
I mean, everybody got a piece of them on that defensive line that go around. That's what you're looking
for sure. Hespert's probably right there in the thick of it.
Jackson Wilcox.
Cleaning it up.
2nd and 9.
Staying in that single high. They're staying in that two back. They're going to flank that quarterback, offer him a little bit of protection.
Wise choice. They moved.
They sure did.
They moved, and they missed it.
And they got a big game because of it.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of a gash. For probably about 7 or 8.
And he's short of the first down by about 2 yards.
Yep.
So.
The tackle was made by Noble Butler.
Their offensive guard was a split second too quick. Ref missed it.
Now they're on our side of the 50.
Not sure how they missed that one, though.
Everybody else saw it.
And I got contacts. The cheap ones, right?
No, they're good contacts.
Yeah, I got them out of
He
a
gets in
vending
good
machine with a
restaurants.
Zagnut.
You talking visual or personal? All right, there he goes outside. Oh, and he gets outside.
He was able to get to the corner, turn it up to move the chains.
This is really the first sustained drive that we've seen from Northview, and it comes off that 4th down penalty. Those things come back to haunt so often. We're sitting here with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter, up 11-0. They're driving.
Michael Lowenstein pushed him out of bounds there.
After a big gain.
Somebody's got to make a play for the Cats right here. First down on our 34.
I would hazard a guess our bookends might do this.
He gets
there we go.
And he is absolutely met at the party. I got Couch in on one. I got the Butler did it too.
Oh, and then we got a guy down on Northview. You hate to see that.
Yeah, they got some guys playing both ways too. So,
and he really got thrown down hard. You're wondering is that a collarbone the way he's?
Yeah,
it's not a cramp.
I think he had about 450 pounds land on him.
Yeah, hate to see that.
Yeah, you do. 8 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Northview is taking the second half drive. We held them to a 4th down, but penalty gave them a fresh set, and they've taken advantage of it up to this point. Driven the ball down inside 40-yard line down to our 38, but we just hit them for a
good news.
4-yard loss.
All right. Way to be tough, buddy.
Can't see the number on that.
Looks like 10.
10 or 18.
I'm thinking 10 with those high neon numbers.
I'm not, no, is that tie-dye, man? I can't pick that up.
Well, yeah, I think it is number 10, Josh Scott.
But he does look healthy. Glad to see that.
Josh Scott.
2nd and long.
All right, here we go.
2nd and about 14.
We're playing two high safety.
Time to straighten some spines right here.
They're going to put a man in motion.
He drops.
They throw a little screen.
Pass, a little bubble screen in the middle.
Oh, and they go through us. They go through us.
That was a good call on that defense, too.
Hey. They knew we had our ears back.
Brought down eventually by Caden Spencer after a 12-yard gain.
They moved the chains again. First down on our 24.
Yeah, this team is pretty well coached. They've executed well. We've beat them in some talent. We've beat them in some depth, but they played pretty well. From
Blake, you're right. No turnovers.
Give up the middle.
Another big hit.
Nowhere to go.
That looked like Luke Cole and Hard Rock Reed Neal.
Yep.
A little bit of feast or famine, it seems, with their plays. They either go for a negative yard or they go for 7.
And that was definitely a negative yard.
Thank goodness.
2nd and 11.
We got 7 minutes, 45 seconds clicking on this third quarter.
See if the D can bow their neck right here. They gave up a couple big plays. Mental toughness. Get to the next play.
Quarterback scramble.
Keeps.
He gets outside.
We got plenty of flags. We got 3 flags. Can I get a 4? I'm like an auctioneer. Can I get a 4?
Littered with yellow flags out
I
there.
know I saw 2.
There's 2 in the middle of the field, and there's 1 over here on the sidelines.
I was talking about the holes.
Oh, well, it was.
So far, Scott, it's unanimous. Everybody wants you to stay. If only our political leaders could have that kind of backing.
Unanimous. I don't know.
Now, did you say political leaders?
We're going to like.
All right, let's go on to the next play. That's the wrong channel.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
All right, now we got him second, 20?
I thought we all agreed not to talk about anything serious.
Yeah.
Well said.
We're a wholesome family show.
Well, I don't know.
The only thing that's serious here is the only pain that matters is the pain you inflict.
That's it.
All right, we're playing a single high safety.
That wasn't Sergeant Barnes, was it?
No, that was Varsity Blues, brother.
When you break down, the machine breaks down.
All right, so they're going to go 3 wide. They've really tried to go to this isolated receiver on the narrow side. We're cheating a safety that way. Quarterback's going for that post.
Oh, he wanted the flag.
He did want
that
the
might have
flag.
been a little gamesmanship there. I like it.
Yeah, the good news there, if they throw the flag, it's not a first down. But the better news is they didn't throw the flag, and it's 3rd and 20. And keep in mind, folks, in high school, the defensive back can hit the receiver for as long as that receiver's in his route until the ball is in the air. Very, very different.
3rd and 20.
And they're staying in that same formation. We're doing a 2 high safety here, protecting over the top.
Got to get pressure.
Quarterback's going to look, throws a screen.
Dumps it.
Oh, we got him.
We read it.
Lowenstein came up, made a very nice read.
No mystery there at all.
Lowenstein started it.
I don't think there's any gain on that
Cole
play at all.
cleaned it up.
I think Lowenstein read it from snap. Was waiting on him.
Sort of no man's land here, though, right? I mean, you just
yeah, it really
throw it up.
is. They're going to punt and try to carpet corner
He's
us.
still got a little bit of a gimp, I think, from the last collision.
Yeah, number 10's coming back out on the field. They're slowly rolling out their 11. We're in our punt formation. We got Bowden deep on the 10-yard line. Is this one we're going to come after?
I don't think so. Not after that last penalty.
That was a little bit of a shank.
Yeah.
Let's see where their ref
good
runs
about
to.
it.
Keep running. Keep running. Like Forrest Gump.
Oh,
think it was like a-
Oh, wow. They gave him every bit of that.
That's a little surprising.
He caught it at the 18. 4
First
yards
and 10.
out of bounds.
First and 10 on our 16. Cats ball. Hey, salute the D.
The big thing, though, is that drive took 6 minutes.
Yeah, but you know what? We took a couple punches in the face and got to the next play, shut them down, got the punt, gave the ball to our offense. That's
So
what you
now,
want.
as you were mentioning, Curtis, now it's the first time our offense has had a chance to come out on the field the second half. 6 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the third.
11-0 Cats.
We got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. They're in that 4-man front.
It drops.
We throw the screen.
Right from
Bowden's
back to
got the
Bowden.
speed.
He's got enough wheels to get
At
3 or
least
4
3
out
on
of
that.
it. Yep.
Yeah, closer to 4, I would think. Especially if we get this ref that marks the punts, he'd give us 7 or 8.
Right. He put it in midfield.
You get him over there by the sideline,
yeah,
things
that's
get a little wavy.
I'm a ref. I just don't have good depth perception.
Right.
I've got an eye patch.
Got a cane and a dog. Crenshaw.
Nice run.
He comes back into the middle. There's the first down factory.
There we go.
Back in business.
Good
The
11-yard
deuce.
run on that.
Yeah, that was just, we're going to run it right at you.
He plants that foot, gets another 6-8 yards out of it.
We're going to stay with that same formation with our H-back right there behind our tackle. Oh, they hit us in the
Crenshaw up the
backfield
middle.
that time. Blow the whistle, ref.
That big nose tackle.
Yeah, just drove right into
There. Now we got a little, hey.
Uh-oh.
Extracurricular.
All
Yeah,
right, so
you
we're
know.
going to have unsportsmanlike. Is it going to be one way or both ways?
They just shadow boxing.
Coach Nash is pulling the Wildcats over. Wants to tell them, calm down, play smart. We're going to see what the refs have to say about it.
That nose guard, number 69, John Moore, he blew that play up
Yeah,
pretty well.
he stepped right in the doorway.
Their coach has come all the way out to grab a player, which makes me think it's probably against Northview.
Yeah.
I would not want to be that player right now. The linebacker from Oklahoma is letting him know a couple of things. It's number 10 who was banged up last time.
He is not pleased.
Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of it in the replay here. Oh, yeah, that's going back and forth. Looks like a Northview player threw a punch there.
Oh, boy, that could be an ejection for this weekend next. Our ref in the white hat isn't talking to anybody. He's just making his notes.
Oh,
our
Coach
coach
Nash
doesn't
looks
look
a little
too happy.
upset with it, whatever conversation was.
All right. Nothing matters to the man in the white hat. Tells us what's going on, and here it is.
I don't know if they get us offsetting maybe.
So a couple punches thrown.
I didn't see anything.
How many are
It's
you
kinda hard
allowed? Two or three, right? I mean,
Yeah, you should.
Depends on where they land.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an aircraft carrier.
Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike on Northview. Unsportsmanlike on Dunwoody. Offsetting.
They're going to call it a wash.
Oh, they're booting. Did they boot two players? What was that?
I didn't see a thumb go up.
I thought he just did the thumbs on both sides there.
Was that Bowden in the mix, right?
Oh, we don't need that for next week.
No.
That's for sure.
I don't know. Yeah,
I guess we'll keep an eye on that. I don't see
They have to
five
leave
on
the
it.
field when they're asked to leave.
Oh, boy, it was an ejection.
I don't see Bowden in there.
Yep, I think it was Bowden and they're number 10.
All right, so tell us who number 89 is.
I don't have an 89. I got an 89.
Is that
I think that's our new receiver. Unfortunately, we don't know his name. He's new to the program. Just moved into the city of Dunwoody. I was watching him do some kickoffs during pregame. He appears to be a heck of an athlete.
That's not an 88, though, right?
That's an 89.
All right. And I was eating
All
carrots
right,
all week.
we got 3rd and 6.
I think that penalty hurts us more than them, though. Danny Bowden's obviously a big piece of our offense.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
They blew it dead. You know what, guys? That is so hard, though, in an emotional battle. When you got a guy going hands with you, it's impulsive, right? It's impulsive.
You know,
I know you got to have some discipline, but I know that's hard to control when you're in the heat of battle.
Well, folks, this is the first adversity that this Dunwoody football team has really faced this season.
Yeah.
So we've got 3rd and 10. We just jumped off sides, so they're going to back it up. We got players losing their minds. We got coaches out on the field.
So, Josh, does that mean he's out for the next game as well?
I believe so.
Or is it the first half of the next
First
game?
half.
First half of
This
the
is
next
the first
game.
half.
Yeah. Well, and,
Next
and
week's
there
against
is
Lakeside.
there is an appeal process. I haven't seen the video yet, but there is an appeal process.
Thank you, Blake. I wasn't aware of that. We do have video. All right, folks, 3rd and 11. 3rd and a long 11. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the 30. Drops back pass.
Painter
He's
drops.
looking
He's got
deep.
him open.
He keeps it, scrambles to
some
his
room.
left.
He's got the room. He's got the
He's
first
got
down.
He's
Get
got
out.
that.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it
Let it
go. Don't stare him down. Get back in the huddle. Let's go score points.
We got 2 penalties, folks. Says we're going to have to redo this dadgum thing again.
I thought I saw one in the backfield there.
Oh, goodness.
That's too bad.
Great run by Painter. Went for 25 yards. He's going to get another 15.
Yeah, he dropped back, kept it, rolled to his left, saw open field, and went and took it.
really think he wanted to throw the ball there. He just wasn't comfortable with what he was seeing.
He had our new receiver, number 89, open on the fly and couldn't quite get the position to throw it.
So how do they mark this off? They go back to 10 and then do the 15 forward?
I think it's just a do-over. But we do have a dead ball foul, Scott, so that is interesting. I'm not sure.
Right, yeah, I think they take the
See what
5
they
off,
conclude here.
and then a 15-yard
So
holding.
that's 10 in the
And then
negative,
you go up 15.
but then we get 15 on this
And
side.
so, so carry the 1, and then you just
Carry
divide
the
by
1,
6.
Right.
And that's the power of something. I
They
think.
told me
eraser.
there would be no math
eraser.
in this
Is that
broadcast.
3.14?
Didn't realize we were bringing Oppenheimer into the booth.
Speaking of Oppenheimer,
Haven't seen it yet, man.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me. Is it?
I hear
How's it
there's an
end?
explosion at the end.
Oh,
Like most movies you watch.
Is it violent? I'm not into violent movies with
so they're taking the 10
colorful
back.
language.
Yep, now we're going to reverse course.
They're going to bring the 15 back this way.
Yeah.
Yep, so it looks like we'll probably have about a 3rd and 7.
The hokey pokey.
Well, that's better than 3rd and 11.
Hey, as long
All
as they
day.
turn it about.
But there's a perfect.
I see what you did there, Blake.
There's a perfect example of personal fouls not resulting in a first down.
3rd and 6.
Yep. Fortunately, it took a little bit of time to sort that out so Painter could catch his breath.
4 minutes, 34 seconds in the quarter.
Is Dave? Dave's right behind me. I gotta give the headset back up. I gotta leave. What am I doing?
You're enjoying a heck of a ball game.
It is a
watching
good
your
ball
sons
game.
play football.
Caden Celestine is on the near side here.
A little bit of a cross
Pass
buck,
out
and we
that
throw it out there for a
move.
first
We got
down. Nice play.
Move the chain.
Really nice play call.
Not a formation or a play that I'd seen before. The offensive backs did a little bit of a cross buck action to really hold those linebackers, and then we hit a short out that we were able to turn for a big first down.
I think that
Was
was
that Porter?
Porter Allison.
Yep,
Yeah,
Porter.
About 8-yard catch there.
As far as momentum goes, that was as big as we've seen tonight. We really needed to stay on the field on offense.
1st and 10, our 48-yard line.
We got that H-back behind the tackle. We're going to
Run
run
up
it.
the middle. Is that Caden? Running
That
hard.
is. Push
like
him.
he always
Push him.
does.
Good 5 yards there, 4-5.
It's been a long 2 minutes. It was 6 minutes when they ended their drive, and it's been a lot of penalties.
The line must have got a push there. And, of course, Caden runs tough. 2nd and 6.
Just got a traffic report that out on Fulton Industrial, apparently there's an overturned 18-wheeler. They've shut the highway down.
So I might as well stay here. Is that what you're saying?
That's your decision.
Yeah,
Stay in traffic.
I'd
Watch
rather.
good football.
Yeah, I'd rather.
All right, there we go. Good run off the middle. Good. He's got room. He's got the feet. He's got the speed. He's going to score. 6. The momentum check was cashed.
48-yard touchdown.
48-yard run up the middle. He cut it back outside to the seam a little bit. Then he left them in the rear view.
Cracked rear view. Blake,
I see you hooting the
if I'm not
Bullfish.
mistaken, that's probably the longest run from scrimmage for a score all season.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is just outstanding work.
They had angles on him too.
We had a 38
They
earlier
thought
in
they
the
had pursuit. Then he found another gear
Yeah, he did.
and said, call me
We're
later.
going for 2. And they're blitzing, and we throw it.
And we got it.
And we got it.
We got it, number 10.
Was that Max Q?
That's Max
There it
Q.
is.
Max Q with the 2-point conversion. All right, a little order has been restored here at North DeKalb.
Got a little bit of momentum. Defense got a little bit of a rest. We're getting back into that complimentary football that we've enjoyed so much this season.
19 love, your Dunwoody Wildcats.
3 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I tell you what, guys, when he hit that second level, there was nobody touching him. He
Man.
at the 30-yard line. There, nobody had an angle on him, and he kept
He
it
hit the
creasing.
turbo button, didn't he? Just
He had a gear, didn't he?
Sure did.
Really, really
So-
good to watch. Had a big
See how
hole.
it changed the score?
Yeah, I don't think he, I'm not sure he was touched.
So you just have to go to the browser.
Perfect
Yeah, so
definition
just-
of running the daylight.
So you can.
Let's
you can-
compliment
you
that
just
offensive
select
line. You
the-
saw that that seal they had on that back on the front side.
They did.
There wasn't an arm through there.
They're coming off the ball. They're moving some guys around, putting a hat on a hat.
Deep kick down to about the 8. We're going to hem him in on that sideline. He gets through.
Get some space. Let's get him on the ground.
Wow, leave out
All
to
right.
the 35.
Got more than you'd like. Get him.
Trevor Thompson on the
First
tackle.
and 10 Titans on their 35.
Trevor had a big game last night in the JV game, had a touchdown. Scoop and scored a touchdown last night.
Oh, nice.
Well, he saved a touchdown right there.
He's got terrific speed, absolutely. When he really figures out all the schemes in these seasons to come, it's going to be a name you remember. All right, we're staying in that 2 high safety set. They're staying in a pass formation. They've lost number 10, one of their quick running backs, due to the ejection. We'll see how they handle it. Looking to make them a little bit one-dimensional here. They're going to go 5 wide.
Definitely going to be passing. They
Got a
came
good
up
jump.
again.
Got a good jump. He's down the seam.
Oh!
He had a man
Tell you what, though,
right off his shoulder pad.
their guard stood up in his stance
Yeah, there was something
full
quirky
second
there.
before the ball was
Yeah,
snapped.
that looked a little early.
But yeah, he threw a little stop post there. I'm not sure if that was a
Fellas stayed
deliberate
on the coverage.
back shoulder or if the ball just ran out of steam. But I think there were some footprints that were heard there. Number 9 was closing fast.
Yeah, they've hurt us in the middle of the field a couple times.
Staying in that 2 high safety look. Quarterback's going for the screen.
Down.
Oh my!
Luke Cole.
Luke got it.
Whew. Luke Cole blocked the pass and blew up the quarterback.
In
Boy,
the
there
same
was
play.
And I think Lowenstein knew the ball was heading right towards his face mask. He wanted to walk that in and get his dance on.
3rd and 10. We're shuffling the tackles. Couch comes in, trying to keep those defensive tackles fresh. They've been playing outstanding all evening, Butler and Couch and Hesperidge. We're staying in our 2 high. They're going to roll out our way. They're looking to throw it.
They got
That ball's in and out. Would have been a first down if it was completed.
Receiver just couldn't hold on. Probably not a bad thrown ball. It kind
No,
of went
throw it
where
where only one guy could catch
he
it.
had to-
I agree
that's
with you.
exactly where you had to put it.
Scott, what were your thoughts on the play?
I was trying to video it. That's what I was trying to do. No, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, though. I mean, was that even for a first down?
Yeah, it would have been a first
Yeah, it
down.
would have been a first.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Punt
4th and
units on the
10.
field.
All right, so now we got a little bit different setup.
Well, wasn't there punter number 10?
No, I don't know. But we don't have Danny back there returning.
Yeah, so all that's confirmed now.
No, their punter is not.
Hard Rock Reed Neal is deep.
Main goal here is to retain the possession of the ball.
He's done a good job with that this year. He's caught some balls in traffic, kept them tight.
I like having that lighthouse back there for a little bit of protection.
Yes, thank you.
Whistles,
5-yard penalty, man in
dead
motion.
ball.
They were a little late bringing a man on the field.
No, they called timeout. They called timeout on a 4th and 10. They did us a favor there. With 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, they're burning a timeout down by 19 on a 4th and 10.
All right, so if you're just joining us, someone just texted me and asked about the ejections. Danny Bowden, one of our Riverdance, Danny Bowden is out of the game on an ejection. And they lost. Well, I guess was it their
Number 10.
number 10. Was it easy?
He was playing tailback and
Tailback and DB, I guess, right? So because he was on defense when he got.
Yep, he's
A
playing
little
both
too much
sides.
extracurricular for the refs' taste.
All right, let's play it again. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, 4th and 10. They're in a punt formation from their own 35. There's the snap.
Send some
Punts
pressure.
away. It's a high punt. Needing a fair catch.
Excellent job.
Oh, and
by
they get
Reed.
the penalty
And we
on the
get
fair
flag.
catch. We call
Reed
for
Neal
the fair
looks
catch.
it in, secured the rock. It gets hit a little late.
That's 15 yards we could
We get
use.
the
That'll
flag.
get us to the 50. Give the offense a little bit more momentum. Wasn't a tough hit, but when you call for a fair catch, it's hands off.
And folks, listen, if you're listening to us and watching us right now, I'd really appreciate if you guys can subscribe. Well, I do know that 75% of the people that are watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. It would help us out if you can subscribe for a number of different reasons with YouTube. So we want to keep bringing
Is
this
it
stuff
easy?
to you.
Is it like 3 simple steps?
It's
Point and
just
click?
if you're on the channel, just click the subscribe button. That's pretty much it. That's
You gotta
all
have
you
the
gotta
One
internet.
simple step.
do. One simple
Curtis,
step.
even you could do it.
I could do it. I got the internet, man. I got that last month. That's pretty cool. There's something like called
I think it's going to
search
stick
bar.
around. Yeah. And you can click notify. There's a little bell there. It'll notify you when a game goes live, too. So
1st and 10, midfield.
We're coming out with a dual back. We hadn't seen this a whole lot. Like we saw this wishbone formation a little bit in the first half. Going to do a little read option. We get it straight up the middle again.
He wants some more.
Another 8-9 yards.
He still wants to eat.
They gave him
and
they gave him 8. I think he had 9.
Hey, those bigs up front, they're taking a couple guys to the mall.
They're going single high safety trying to defend this run. We keep running this option.
They read it that time. We tried to skip it outside. They wrapped him up. Might have lost 1 or 2.
So we haven't pulled it yet to where we're reading that defensive end. Every time we come out in that formation, we have given it on that inverted wishbone. But now we're coming up to more of our tight end set on a 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Imagine we'll give Painter a little bit of a read option. They're staying single high safety. They're going to be blitzing the linebackers. It looks like they're coming with everybody. They've got 4 on the line, 1 stand up, and I saw a linebacker cheating in. So I think we can expect 6 against 5 here as far as our linemen go. We've got our 2 backs there. Here they come. Painter sees it.
He's got room.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Oh, that seemed a little bit late. Curtis, I know you like it just because you give leeway on the sidelines.
I'm down with that.
But, hey, good first down run.
I don't mind it. There should be a line 3 feet from the sidelines. Anything in that space, let them play. What do you get? 15 to 20 on that one, right?
I got about 21 on that.
Oh.
There we go. So we're down there inside the 25, getting real close to field goal range with 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Owen St. Painter, he's ready to go.
Do a little bit of a give up the middle. We get the good yards. There we go. Keep going.
Go down.
Go 70. Go 72.
Refuses.
Go 72.
Go down.
That's good. 7 yards on that push, guys.
Nice surge by that offensive line.
They kept driving.
We're just
Keep chopping the feet, baby. Chop the feet.
We change out our running backs, giving them a breather, trying to stay fresh here as we're driving with 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Really like to stretch this thing out.
2nd and 4.
We're staying with that H-back tight end position, our run formation.
There you go. Get outside.
Caden gets the rock. He gets around left edge.
Very nice.
Turns the corner.
Nice
Gets
slide.
a first
For a
down.
first down. Drop those sticks. Let's call it 1st and goal.
Cats.
9 yards on that.
We're always 1st and 9 to goal to go, aren't we?
50 seconds, 49 seconds now in the 3rd quarter.
We're going no huddle. We'll get a playoff before this thing rolls all the way through. Might get 2. Who knows? Might only need 1. Here we go. Oh, golly. We were about to do student body right, which we've had some luck with. We get a flag.
Just to let you guys know, Malachi's almost up on 100 yards again. He's got 95 on the night.
A little bit of the same thing that happened last time we were around the 9-yard line. We got a little flinchy. Backs us up.
Flinchy.
Flinchy.
I knew him in college. He was a cool guy.
Can you name one sequence
Flinchy could get the party.
I'm pretty sure Flinchy did the bird a lot.
where Flinchy is ever good?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, you don't want to be friends with Flinchy.
Last I heard, you got 2 for Flinchy.
Yeah, he was a little jumpy for my taste.
Come on.
He
Clock's
also
running
sold-
now.
He sold
Where are we going?
concert tickets, didn't he?
Oh,
that was Frenchie. That was
Frenchie.
I thought that was Mike Damone.
It was Mike Damone, but he was later Frenchie.
No, the big difference between Frenchie and Flinchy. Flinchy was a dude and Frenchie was a girl.
I'm 13 seconds away from being on the
Fritchie,
road.
was she one of the pink ladies?
She was, yeah.
was.
She was one of the, yeah, that's right.
Curtis, she taught you how to brush your teeth back when you had them.
Brushy, brushy, brushy.
Dennis said you
Clear
only got to
blue cheer.
floss the teeth you want to keep.
Death comes in through the gums.
You know, toothpaste was invented in the South. Anywhere else it'd be called toothpaste.
Curtis says he's got 3 teeth. He just keeps 2 in his pocket.
Keep them on my chain.
All right, so here we are back again, folks.
What are we
First
doing?
and 14.
We're playing a football game.
First and goal for
13 seconds to go. I'm not sure why there was a stoppage in play. We're coming back in that wishbone. We're going to give.
Right up the middle. Not much there.
Caden spins loose.
Oh, my goodness.
Couple flags.
Ends up with
I'm not
no
sure
helmet.
if it's a face mask or what, but those flags came in quick. And
He's got to go out for a play. That's a mandatory rule.
But not if it's a penalty, though.
you
Yeah,
know,
he doesn't have to leave.
and it's going to be a first down. Well, it's a first down with a penalty.
Half
Not
the
sure if that's a
distance.
dead ball foul.
Probably half the distance. It was a personal foul at more than.
I mean, the college
looked
rule
like-
is if the helmet comes off, no penalty, you got to go out for a play.
Yeah, but
if
there
there's
was
a
a
penalty,
penalty.
I don't know if high school rules are different.
I think they're the same. So he'll go to the
Face mask.
7-yard line.
Okay, yeah, then.
Yep, everybody gets to stay in. We're down here on the 6-yard line now with a first down.
First and
So
goal.
we've gained that penalty yardage back and then some. 7.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. We've got first down. We're rotating in our backs, bringing in.
Here are stores, huh?
Yep, a little bit of our heavier back comes into that H-back, changing the play up.
7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Clock's running.
I don't know if we're going to get this play off.
All right.
Nope, center's not down.
No.
Get 4
That's it.
fingers in the air.
That's
Cat
there you go.
Nation.
Oh, heard the whistle.
Get 4 fingers in the air. Cat Nation. 19-0. Your Dunwoody Wildcats.
Got a question coming in from the chat box. Candidly, we're not sure exactly what the rule is. We do know that there's an appeal process for the ejections. I'm sure that the word will come forth during the week as far as next week's game. Right now, we need to focus on closing out this week.
Real quick, guys. Well, in the third quarter, let's talk about a few of our sponsors: Piedmont Bank, Fran Fuchs, Regency Cinders, Jade Washington, Rock River Realty, Kurt Swilly and Ann Fortenberry, UBS, John Ledoyen, the Ledoyen family, Village Orthodontics, Brett Friedman, and our friends at Waffle House, Jeff Cole.
Thank you, sponsors.
all right, gentlemen. I'm going to be.
Don't leave us,
I'm
man.
going to watch this last touchdown. I'm going to watch this last touchdown here.
Don't leave us with the babies. I mean, Scott, 12 minutes. I mean, what difference is it really going to make?
But I need a baby.
It's just good every time.
It always is good. We're going to start. Gusto might step in here soon.
Gusto's going to take the camera. He's going to have the headphone.
Me and Gusto going to be
Please,
dancing
I
in the
know.
moonlight.
I know. I've kept him on the sidelines this whole game, and I
We
apologize
get
for that.
it on almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's such a fine and natural sight.
Scott, when you get back, you're going to have to do one of your favorite hobbies and pursue the pawn shops to gather all this equipment back.
Yeah. I just get on the roof.
typically
That's
go
all I
to
want you to do is
Roswell
get on the
Road.
roof.
All right, a big give up the middle.
Chris down. You touchdown. The plane. Touchdown. Give him that. What an effort.
6-yard touchdown.
Just stuck that arm out there like the Statue of Liberty to cross that
A
line.
defender had a hold of his Superman cape. He said, nah, I'm going to take you for a ride and get these 6.
Hey, that puts Malachi over the 100-yard mark, 101 for the night.
And what a great run to do it on.
If you had him on your fantasy team, you're making some getting a win this week.
And I'm telling you, that line's opening up holes. Those 2 or 3 yards at line of scrimmage, they're
Looks like
knocking guys
They're
around.
going to kick this one, though.
Mr. Swiss St. Painter on the hold. Christian Lee with the boot.
It's
Very
good.
nice.
PAT is
Put
good.
that on the track. Well done, Christian.
26 Love Cats.
Somebody just came in through the chat box, Scott. They want to know out there in Winfield, Alabama, is it true that you've rented the honeymoon suite for the evening? Is that why you're looking to get out the door?
It's got a hot tub.
Yeah,
It's got a pool and a pond.
Is there a quarter slot on that heart-shaped bed?
Is there any other kind?
Oh, my gosh.
Don't worry, Josh. The pond will be
You're
good
going to
for
take
you,
a
though.
pocket full of quarters and a bottle of Boone Farm and get it crunk.
Somebody plug in the mid-90s.
Oh, my God. Where's the mute button on this thing?
Somebody save me. Christian Lee to kick off.
Yes, it is. 26-0, 11:55 to go.
Let's not get sloppy here. Let's make sure we cover
Yep,
this. We've
yep.
had a couple of times they could have squirt through. Had a
You
touchdown
owe it to
sentence
yourselves to play 4 quarters, boys. Let's go get it. Another big leg down to the 3.
Oh,
Ooh! There we go. Patrick Stevens was almost in the mix.
We got a lot of them just getting on him.
Yeah.
How could you leave after a play like
I
that?
know, and that Patrick was in on that play, too.
yes, he was.
Well, gentlemen, it's been fun.
Patrick
Josh,
and Max.
I will see you tomorrow in
Indeed.
Oxford for the Ole Miss game.
Maximus.
We're doing the Ole Miss game tomorrow. You didn't know we're getting upgraded. We're doing the Ole Miss game tomorrow.
Scott's driving.
And that'll be catered probably.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it.
You're still waiting on the
Yeah, I'm waiting on the
catered meal.
caterer. You promised me a month ago.
Catered.
Scott's driving out
Crater.
there. I'm headed to Peachtree to Cab in the morning to catch that flight. All right, here we go. 2-2 on each side. We're playing 2 high safety. They've got to throw the ball. We get some pressure.
They're probably going to.
Yeah, we got there. Everybody
Flag
lost their flag on that one. We got there a little bit early, but you know what?
A little early. I like it.
That's okay. We haven't been pressed too much on the pass this season. We've got to get our timing down as well.
Yep.
But Dave, I agree with you. I'm not sure if it's the snap or the guard's just a little flinchy, but there's something going on.
The
with that
Bandit is
offensive
leaving
line.
the building. Hey, stay 10-2. No
Elvis-
road rage.
Godspeed.
Elvis has left the building.
Get your playlist on.
Time to get rid of the amateurs.
Now the pro. Hey, you walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht.
Was that? I thought I walked into the party.
Your eye strategically placed on no one's eye. Your scarf was apricot.
I apologize in advance for the camera work.
All right, here we go.
Gusto
We're going
now.
single high safety. They're going 3 wide, 1 to the left. They like to throw this isolated receiver. He's on the wide side of the field, but they're going to run it
Get
up the middle. Oh, and
We answer.
Oh, but
He shakes free. We had him for a loss. Credit the running back.
Yep.
34 for the Titans. Broke free. Was able to get
5 yards.
5. Yep.
11 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Good effort.
He was tackled by number 31 from Dunwoody. And I don't.
That's Andrew Ainsworth.
Andrew, that is Andrew. Yep.
He
Way to
wrapped
follow
up.
back up.
They're staying in that same formation. They're running.
Quarterback kicks around the
Got
left.
some room.
He cuts back. Ooh!
Nice play. Lowenstein really got out
Wow.
there.
He
Cut
did.
it off. Luke Cole's pursuit was never ending. Safety pulls up.
That was well defended.
Yep.
He had a lot of room.
Quarterback
He had
did
the
a little
first
spinderella.
There was
But
an
ran into trouble.
There was an opportunity there, and the opportunity was lost for that offense. We closed quickly.
3rd and 4. 3rd and 5.
You have to think with them around midfield that once again they're in 2 down territory, so they're looking to get 2 to 3 yards of play here.
Keep playing, D.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him hand it to that running back. Oh! And they handed it to Indeed. Luke Phillips
Boy, was
changing the dynamic of 4th down.
Assault and battery, but all legal.
It's called assault, brother.
Knocked him for, I don't know, what was that, a 4-yard loss in the backfield, and he arrived
But
with,
it's instilling the will. It is everything. And here comes the punt team. That
that
play
was vicious. I loved it.
changed the complete dynamic of what that 4th down was going to look like.
That kind of hit will hurt some feelings now.
Very well said.
And then some.
All right, so here we go. Held him to 3 and out.
Ooh, high snap. He collects it. Gets it off.
You got to get away from that one. Oh, golly.
Yeah, that was a good fair catch.
Wow.
Reed Neal walked right under it, secured the ball.
Well, once that punter had to take 2 steps and he got it away, you knew that coverage team was going to be all around the landing spot.
1st and 10, Cats on our 34.
Got a 25-yard punt. So Reed probably saved us a good 10, 15 yards.
I'd really like to see the offense open up here. Let's try to spin the ball a little bit and see what we can do with it.
Well, we know we can do it.
Yes.
Let's get them that confidence going into next week. Let them throw a few balls.
Blake, I couldn't agree with you more.
26-0.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
9:27 on the clock.
At this point, we're playing for next week.
Here we go. He throws it out there to the flat. We've got to catch. We've got to run.
Blockers out in front.
That's our new
Was able
receiver,
to
number
get
89.
8 yards out of it.
Oh, and he's hurt.
I think he landed on the ball.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be okay.
Point of the ball in the belly.
Yep. Got a good 8 yards on the play.
Breath knocked out, or is he holding an arm?
No, I think it's breath.
Okay.
Injured player on the field.
I met the young man's parents last week before last. We hope he's okay and back in the game here shortly.
Yeah, we sure do.
He's looking good. He caught it and got north to south in a hurry.
They came down from the Baltimore area. He was over at North Atlanta, and they decided to move over to Dunwoody because of the great community we have here.
Glad to have him.
Love to see him get up and walk off. Got 9 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Dunwoody's up 26-0. The last thing that you want to see is any type of injury.
Do you think we have anybody watching from either Oxford or Knoxville or Athens tonight?
We got to give a shout out, as I say, from Knoxville all the way to Oxford. All right.
That's a good
Way to
looking
be
walk
tough,
off.
buddy.
Yeah.
That's a
Way
good
to be
looking
tough,
walk
buddy.
off.
Yeah.
Would love to see him get back in the game, but if that isn't in the cards, then so be it.
Good 8 yard.
So Blake, you say he's from Baltimore, Jack?
Baltimore Jack.
Caught a screen pass. and
Never went back. Like a river that don't know where it's flowing.
It's got good crab cakes, too.
All right, here we go. 3 wide. 1 to the left. Like I said, this seems to really be both teams' main formation. Painter surveying. We've got a 2nd and 2. Clock's running under 9 minutes. We're looking to throw again.
Straight drop back.
Here we
He's
go,
going
deep.
up top. A go route.
Oh,
Really, really like the throw.
Max Cordero.
Yeah.
That was a nice 30, 40-yard play. Once again, just a little bit out of bounds, but that's some timing.
He'll dial that in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eventually, he'll dial that in.
Planted that back foot and really did a nice spin there. It's good to see. All right, 3rd and 3. Let's see if we can get a first down when we need a first down. Imagine we're probably going to run it here. Got a little bit of a run formation with that H-back. Here we go up the middle. First down.
And then some.
And then some.
There he goes.
Oh, horse collar.
Horse collar, but he didn't go down. If you go down there, you get the call, don't you? But he's too tough to go down because, mama, there goes that man again.
31 yards, fellas.
Great run. Great run.
Crenshaw, the deuce.
And downfield really was setting up his blockers even after he'd gotten 15, 20 yards to help get that 10. Just so thankful that horse collar didn't come through, and he's up and he's able. All right, so let's see if we throw it again here.
1st and 10 on their 31.
And we go with a sweep.
Caden.
Nice cut.
What a great cut. Puts the leg down. You know who that is? That's got to be Darren Spools. Remember Darren
I'll tell you what,
Spools?
a flag.
I was thinking Barry Sanders.
He's got some of that too, yeah.
Well, we got a flag.
Well, it's at the tackle, so let's hope it's on them.
I agree. 8 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the game,
Looks that
folks.
way.
26-0.
That might be a spot foul, too.
Owen Painter's such a gentleman, he handed the flag back to the ref.
Well done, OP.
Hey, I see number 89 back on the field. That's nice to see.
That's great
Like you said,
news.
Josh, I think he probably got the air knocked out of him. He's back in.
Looks like the Lowers are checking in with big number 66, who's just been road grading all day, all evening. Nice of y'all to be watching. Love seeing those Route 66 shirts. All right, let's see if we continue to throw the ball now that the getting a little bit tight here. We're going to run it. We're going to score.
And he walks it in.
11-yard touchdown.
Give him 6. I don't know what that celebration was, but I kind of like it.
Yep. And now we're really seeing Northview. Their lack of depth is showing up in droves right now. Game's out of hand. 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go. We're looking to go up 33-0 with the kick.
Mr. Lee.
Snap, spot. Good. It's good. All right, Dave Gus, what are your thoughts on the situation?
Christian Lee on the kick. He's been solid. His kickoffs have been good. Those point afters been good. He is solid out there.
No, that was so straight down the middle, he hit the flagpole, fellas.
That is.
Do we have a Northview guy down out there?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. On the extra point, too. Golly gee.
Can't
Like I
see a
said,
number.
folks, at this point in the game, 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go, you just really hate to see
Let's stay healthy.
any injuries.
Real quick, guys, the starting front for the offense, Vance Weaver, big number 50. Matt Lauer, who we talked about a minute ago, 66. Big Jamie Davis at center, number 73. Jaboris, 72. Jaboris Williams, 60. Julian Daisy. Tight end, well, we've had a couple of folks there tonight. Wide receivers, Danny, who's taking a break for us the rest of this game. We've had Max Corderero at wide receiver. Quarterback, who we've mentioned a number of times, our Swiss Army man, Owen Painter. Malachi Crenshaw, Caden Celestine, and Cameron Iristores at running back.
It'll be tough, buddy. And that last drive was brought to you by Gusto working the camera now, coming in a pinch like he's a natural.
Well,
Did you practice last night? Were you a little worried about this moment?
A little bit.
Easy.
I've had
technology.
I've had some camera issues.
Yeah.
That was you in my backyard.
With his face painted?
That's easy camera angles. But I'll give you the
but
score.
You did use your wide lens.
I did. I'll give you the manual score. It's 33-0. Scott instructed me how to change the, but it's not working as well for me, Scott. My apologies.
Another
Christian
big
Lee,
leg.
Big kick all the way back to the 3-yard
He's been kicking it pure
line.
all night.
We covered this one.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Number 40.
That's how it is done.
That's our linebacker. That's who we've been talking about.
That Trevor?
That's
Yep,
Trevor.
it is.
Trevor Thompson. Hey, look it up in the dictionary. How to cover a kick and make a tackle. Textbook form tackle.
All the way down.
So substituting out a little bit
Beautiful
more on
play.
Defense. I think they left Trevor in there. Got Harrison Flynn, I see in the middle.
Dirty Harry.
How about on the line? You see any new names out there?
No, I think we got the same front four.
Okay.
We got the Lukes. Well, that's not true. We got number 52 on the left end.
6, we got Cameron. We got Ito Hadid.
Got Drayton Koss. Quarterback runs right, rolls right. We close him down. He throws it out of bounds. 7:50 left in the game.
Real quick, guys, let's talk about some more of these great sponsors. We got Polly Frederick Realty, the Black family,
Polly.
Jeff and Lauren. The Barton family. We all know the Barton family, Wildcat pride there. The Moore family, St. Luke's Presbyterian, Chuck's Seats, Nucky's Hoagies. They'll be providing a team meal later in the year. And us, the Dunwoody broadcast team. Thank you, fellas.
Got a score here from other games. Lakeside, who we play next week, is losing to Veterans 24-15.
I'm not familiar with Veterans.
Right back. Short pass.
Pretty well defended.
Yep, we get there pretty quickly. Might have got 4 or 5 yards out of it.
Josh.
Northview took care of St. Pius 48-0.
Wow, Josh, not to get ahead of ourselves, but it's 33-0 with 7 minutes, 30 seconds. What about Lakeside? What do you know? Anything?
Lakeside is doing a non-region schedule just like they did last year. I believe they came into that game 3-0. They had beaten Northview earlier in the season. So I do think they've got a big, strong running back, and we've typically done pretty well with those.
Looks like we had some interference on that.
Yeah, that was Ito Hadid.
Rightly so.
Yeah,
rightly
he probably
so.
got his wallet out of that one.
It was tight coverage.
Maybe
I
it's
think
cold.
his mother's maiden name.
he's like, but he was there. He had good coverage. Just got a little too close. All right.
15 yards tacked on.
That'll be a first down. Ball at their 39.
So we do have Drayton Koss.
Yep.
All right, I'd like to see Drake.
Far side defensive
5-2.
end.
Got 5-2 in the mix. Ooh.
Oh.
Were we drawn off or were we just.
I think we must have been drawn because the whole line came in there.
What's up, guys?
No, it's on us.
Marist Academy is beating Blessed Trinity Academy 17-0.
Oh, the Battle of the Academies. Is that a surprising score?
Holy cow.
I don't really follow Blessed Trinity all that much, so I really can't say.
He jumped. Let's back him up 5.
We got it right back, didn't we?
It's kind of like merging on the highway. Take gap, give gap. Give 5, take 5. But, yeah, I do think that that Marist Academy score is a little surprising that they're shutting out Blessed Trinity Academy.
6:56 left in the ball game.
We're showing blitz. Playing single high safety. They're 2-2. Receivers on each side.
Ooh, they're moving.
Oh, you got to call that.
Yeah, they're not in sync. Let's back them up another 5.
Should we get another touchdown, I think we're going to get a running clock, and that will do everybody in the stadium a favor at this point.
We got their O-line thinking.
Yeah, we brought in some new players on that mid-tier of that linebacker range, but we got our starting D-line. Well, no, we got Big CJ in there playing some defensive tackle for us.
Yeah, Coach, he mixes it up. I like it.
Oh, they're going up top. We're there.
Lots of
a little
bumping.
underthrown, but we had great coverage.
I'm not sure which receiver he was throwing it to, but that quarterback saw a lot of night sky.
Yeah.
Luke Cole came in and graveyarded him.
Ainsworth.
Little hand checking there going on.
Yeah, that's all good there, man.
Just
don't extend the arm.
2nd and 15, 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Got CJ in. Got the 2 Lukes.
Kanye East has checked in to say that Caden is his idol.
Boom!
Trevor Thompson.
Trevor Thompson again.
I'm telling you.
Excellent play.
Loss.
45. Thompson in the backfield for a loss.
You can hate it or you can love it.
Calf roped him.
Just can't live without it.
Let's hope this kid's okay. Looks like they got an O-lineman down.
Oh, yeah, don't.
You know what, these fellas got to be getting tired.
Yeah, they've been going a lot of
They're
2
gassed.
ways.
Let's give them credit.
So, Gusto, where are you watching football tomorrow, man?
So I'm going
I
to
thought
watch.
you might invite me over for a little surf and turf, knowing you.
I'll invite you to the junior Wildcats who play at 10 o'clock at Centennial High School, and then I'll come back and hunker down a little bit.
Hey, Bodie, if you're out there listening, I want you to know that because you have signed up for the chat program, we know who you are, and these things that you're typing, I would suggest you stop. Would hate for law enforcement to take your idea of a joke the wrong way.
Do better. Do better, boys.
That's why I don't Twitter.
Yeah.
Is that the word or is
I
that
stay away-
X?
I stay away from the tweets.
X, right.
Curtis,
I
this
don't-
would be your second experience in that X lifestyle, right?
That's probably, yeah, right. That's why I still do chain letters. Message in a bottle.
Chain letters.
You can't find me.
Oh! Quarterback
But
got
he
out.
kept it. He made his running back pay.
Yes, the running
and
back
hard-
got.
And the ref. We got a ref down. Help him up now.
Hardwreck took out the runner and the ref.
Oh, glad to see the refs all right. The running back kind of got left holding the bag on that one. We've got a 3rd and long.
6:02 on the clock. Probably need to run this clock.
Drew Ann letting us know 35 is his favorite. We got a 4th down situation here. I wouldn't imagine we're going to put the rush on. We've got our lighthouse back there, which I think really does help out our punt returner, offering that last level of protection right there when you need it. There's a high punt. It's coming in short.
We're going to leave that one alone. It gets
Out of bounds.
Gets a tight bounce.
37.
We got 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the game.
Somebody gave 35 a shout out. That's Beck Lita.
So it's 33-0. Sorry, I can't change the score on the YouTube. I'll figure that out later.
We got some dueling bands now. I like it.
It's like dueling pianos. You know you're in the right spot.
The usual crowd shuffles in.
Just play me a song, will you?
5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in this comedy routine that you're hearing up here, but the boys are still playing hard. We brought in a new quarterback. This is the JV quarterback, 14.
Jack
Is that
Abbott. Jack Abbott.
Jack Abbott, yep.
Good to see him getting some snaps tonight.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a good idea. I think
Let Jack get some reps and let Owen get some rest.
looks like we got a new offensive line in. Probably going to run the ball quite a bit here moving forward. We do that trap. We go up the middle, running hard for 4 yards.
You know
I like it. Lyman coming off the
See
ball.
a flag come in late.
Oh, my goodness. Can we just stop with that?
Ball carrier. Cameron Iris Scorza.
Cameron with a terrific carry there.
Is a running clock ref's discretion, or is there an actual criteria for running clock? Anybody know? Somebody Google that.
Richard's checking in with us from Auburn, War Eagle.
Looks like that's on them. Must be a face mask, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. That throws us all the way on the other side of the 50.
Got some new personnel on the line. Got Abbott at quarterback. Who we got in the skill position?
We got our new receivers out there.
We give it to 20.
Cameron.
Wonder-
Cameron
Aristorza.
got another 3 on that.
Wonder if we're going to have a Bradley Stevens sighting. He had a good game running the ball yesterday.
Awesome.
Scott, if he makes the field, we'll be sure to let you know.
We'll even videotape it for you.
Through that. Looks like we just shuffled in another offensive line.
Well, we might. Gus is on video.
All right, little pitch sweep right.
Iris Scorza.
Very great
Ooh,
run.
Nice little spin.
Got a lot of new players out there. Number 22,
Running hard.
Antonio Freeby.
Name some famous 20s. Of course, you already mentioned Barry Sanders, right? How about this?
Jake Greenfield out there.
How about a Billy Sims?
Billy Sims. That's a good name.
2 Bo Derricks.
I'd take that. I'd buy that for $1.
You could be Dudley Moore back in the 80s.
Cameron Aristoza again.
Oh, we got 4th and 1. Looks like we're going to go for it.
Really rotating some guys in and out. This is great.
Looks like we brought a few of our starters back in.
Coy Young in there, number 88.
All right, we got a fourth and one,
51
one and a half.
we're
We're
gonna
going to go for it. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. Little pitch.
Pitch left.
We've got it.
Aristorza. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
About 7 yards on that.
Nice hard run. Hard yards when you need it. Did we just get a Declan? Is that a Declan Hennigan appearance in?
What number?
77?
Guys,
don't
Antonio
have 77.
Freebie, number 22, is playing the wide receiver on the short side here, on the near side here.
Give up the middle. He's met in a hurry. Great play by the defensive front. Number 54.
We've also,
3 minutes to go in the game, folks.
we've also brought in Jake Greenfield.
Yeah, some big new offensive linemen. Get some time in there. I like seeing that. They're our future.
Can you see their numbers, man, or am I just old and senile?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Fair enough.
A little bit old, a little bit senile.
Yeah. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
All right.
Donnie and Marie.
Like seeing Jack Abbott in there running the offense. Doing
Absolutely.
a good job.
Pitch left.
Another pitch again. Cut it against the grain. Gets hit hard at that line of scrimmage.
Buddy
We're going to have a
fights.
3rd and 10.
He scraps for a yard or two. Now,
Dave, is it true in high school that all your buddies called you Breeze?
Cool breeze.
They call me the Breeze.
That was Cameron again.
he probably had, a guy like him probably had 7 nicknames, man.
None that I'm proud of.
I was watching the movie Rumblefish. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
And it was
See-
Motorcycle Boy.
Sequel to The Outsiders.
That's right.
So my 8th graders actually, they're studying the Outsiders. I remember that movie fondly.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Here we go.
Stay golden.
We
boys.
stay with that toss sweep. We run it hard on 3rd down. Not sure. We're kind of in that no man's
All right.
land.
Let
Do
everybody
we-
get back to the huddle.
Do we punt? Do we run? We got a minute 30 going in the
Looks
game.
like we're going to punt.
Yeah, don't get chippy. Got a minute and a half left. Let's just tip the waiter and get out of here.
I'm not sure if this
No,
is
we're
a
going
punt.
for a field goal.
Oh, wow.
We got it. Oh, this is fun.
We're going for a 47-yarder.
Yes, we are.
You know what? Let's see what we got here. Let's see the leg.
I love it.
57 through the
I love
end
it
zone.
too, Dave. I'm right there with you.
No, 47.
All right, here we go.
Christian's
Spot, snap.
He gets
Yep.
it up.
Oh, missed it by a yard or
Just under the
two.
crossbar.
Love the effort.
Good
Love the
execution.
effort.
Good execution.
We got a flag on the ground.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do.
But can you just run the clock?
feel like it's on
It's
them.
against them.
All right.
You know, Tide is going to really like this game because they got a lot of laundry to clean.
What are we doing, Coach? That looks like we might try it again.
I think you should try it again. Let them get some
Well,
practice.
you know, if we're going to get it 5 yards or more, you just try to go to the 1st down and end this thing.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Well, they're bringing the offense back out. Let's see what kind of penalty this is. I love the call on the field goal, though. Here we go.
And he was
He's
just
going
shy.
5. He's going 10. He's going 15. 1st down. We'll probably just take a knee and call this a game.
Yep.
Yeah, personal foul.
Keep it classy, San Diego. Or you might want reps, right, young guys? I think coaches on both sidelines understand that.
Yep. There we go.
Nice
Quarterback keeper around the right side. Oh, and he
Down
reaches
to
for
the
the
one.
end zone.
First.
Abbott.
It's down to the 1.
We're sitting here at 52 seconds, 52 and a half. Dunwoody's up 33 nothing.
5, 50 seconds in the game.
They're trying to get guys in and off the field.
They're tired. They can hardly get off the field.
Give up the middle. Aristorza,
That'll probably be the
nowhere to
last
go.
snap there. We're under 30 seconds. Coach is taking off the headsets. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, salute that Titan team, man. They played tough. They were gassed.
Absolutely.
They played tough. And your Dunwoody Cats are 4-0.
For the first time since I can ever remember, with a 33-0 clip. Next week we go into Lakeside, and I believe we're going to be at Adams, if I'm not mistaken, for that Lakeside game.
I believe you
Folks,
are right.
folks, if you haven't been to Adams, the quick way to get down there, go down 400 and then take the bridge to 85 North. It drops you off right at the stadium. Good night and God
There
bless.
you have it from Rand McNally. Have a great weekend, you Cat Crazies. Wildcats victorious, 33-0.
Good night, everyone. Thank y'all.